And we're back here once again with another episode of the Iron Man podcast, episode 569. It's going to be another rendition of Tuesday's big showdown. Iron won't be here tonight. He actually felt like he was getting the flu earlier this morning. And Tiny is at her ketamine thing that she goes through every couple of months due to her condition. So she left me, and I wished her well, but she didn't reply back to my message though. She just ignored me. It's okay, it's fine, actually good. But don't worry.
So all is right in this world.
Me and Gray and Darnell can do a 3-man because we have one or potentially 2 topics
we can do a 3-way
Tuesday.
Go over tonight.
We can do a 3-way.
Yeah. We can make it work. 3 hot, rich, good guys. That can make it happen. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So there's a lot of news happening. So basically, Marvel had the San Diego Comic-Con from this year, 2024. Some big news drop with RDJ and Fantastic Four. And then basically literally about a couple weeks after, we have D23 with more Marvel news, actually. There's just been so much there. Apparently, rumor is that they're going to do a Scarlet Witch solo movie. It's like, what? A Scarlet Witch solo movie?
She had one 2 years ago.
Are you saying they bait and switched with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, actually?
Yeah.
You saying that?
Exactly what I'm saying.
It's exactly what happened, honestly. That's quite literally what happened in the movie, too. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff, honestly. And, they dropped the Ironheart trailer and everything. And this is what I have to say before. I mean, there was other articles coming out that, Marvel essentially fired people that kind of ruined their brand. But that's the problem, though. People got to factor in before they can even get to fixing their brand. They have all this stuff already announced beforehand that they would have to release or cancel before they can get back on track. And it's like, you got to factor into yourself, why did they even get to this point? They didn't have to do any of this. It never had to get to this point at all. They'd already conquered movies. They could have literally just kept doing movies. They want, we'll just start doing TV with no showrunners. Sounds like a great idea. Yeah, that's pretty much backfired.
Yeah, but by not canning the shit they have, they're just shooting themselves in the foot, man. And then they drop the people that put them in this situation. No, they want to drop the people that put you in this situation. You got to start at the top.
Yeah, I mean, they just now all of a sudden got rid of these people, and it's like, is Kevin Feige about to have any punishment for putting the MCU in this position that they had? People said, well, he couldn't do anything. Guys, it literally goes through him. So I guess you could argue the moment in time that Bob Chapek was there, Bob Chapek may have had a little bit more of a say of what goes on, but he is the main guy. He greenlit most of that stuff. It has to mostly go through him and whoever runs their, obviously the department where you can have enough money to greenlit their projects, actually. So all this stuff happening is it's just crazy. Because I'm trying to go over all the new announcements that people had said to go over. I didn't want to play any videos because I'm not trying to get in trouble because people were getting their streams taken down because they're playing videos. I'm not gonna play any videos. We're gonna look at pictures. That's what we're getting. We're getting some great images. That's what we're getting over here. We were trying to look for,
but it's Tuesday.
I mean, we were trying to look for
images.
They may not be straight images.
Yeah, they might not be straight. Speaking of Blade, just kidding. Blade is definitely straight. And there's only going to be one Blade. No.
Yeah. And he also appeared in What We Do in the Shadows, too.
That's true.
As Blade.
Okay. So that's kind of where we're at now. We were trying to basically find the source of what happened where fans on Reddit and a lot of other places for the MCU were saying Marvel secretly canceled the Blade movie. I'm going to be completely honest. They probably have. At this point, if they even made it or they even greenlit it to move forward in production, it's not happening. This movie was supposed to be out in 2023. It got pushed back to 2025. Directors fired, writers fired, directors and writers fired we never heard of. It was announced to start filming in Atlanta. That didn't happen. Mahershala Ali wasn't happy with the script. And then the lawyer, Mahershala Ali's agent was like, they've just did nothing with it. They've just I think the quote was like, "I've never seen anything like this. They quite literally have just done nothing. There's been no movement on production at all." You know, that's ridiculous. Like when you get to a point where a movie like they announced this movie back in 2019, and there have been no movement on this movie's production at all. It's just like, what's going on? Like, what happened? Nothing's happened. Just nothing's happened at all.
They've had a couple of scripts. Supposedly, Mahershala wasn't even the star of the first one. So, you know, there's been revisions.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this has to be one of the most expensive things they've never shot a frame on.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
And they'd never spent any money on it. Unless they spent money on the directors and writers that they fired.
Yeah.
Then I guess
they'd have to secure the actors.
Yeah.
Right.
They've spent money. They spent a lot of money. I guarantee Ali got a lot of money, and they just paid him. They're paying him to sit around and do nothing. Is what they did.
Okay.
Which just sucks because that dude's a fucking phenomenal actor. I love his shit.
We'll just go down Cosmic Marvel then. All right. So we only really have one single topic tonight because Darnell, we told Darnell if this were to happen for Deadpool and Wolverine, we'd definitely make a video about it. But we're going to go over some of the news that happened already for you guys. So keep in mind. All right. See you in the live chat. Hi, Toasty. How you doing? Top Jesus tomorrow, you son of a bitch. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Toasty said she wanted to taste some of me. Okay. What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Grace here to roast MSK and chew bubblegum. And he's all out of bubblegum. Who chews bubblegum as a grown man? That's kind of cringe. What's up, Iron Oxide? How you doing, man? Am I the only one that doesn't care about backstage drama? You can be the only person that not care then. You can have no fun in that life. I care.
I wish I didn't care because it is probably one of the biggest sources of stress in my life, which there are others, but I let this bother me too much because I grew up on this shit, and this is where I wanted my interest to get to, and now it's being shot to death, and it's killing me.
Well, at least you got one win in Deadpool and Wolverine hitting $1 billion. You know,
my ultimate movie. Yes.
And as people know, what's crazy how we were talking about Borderlands for the open spoiler discussion me and Society have. I don't understand. Blake Lively hasn't really been in a big blockbuster tentpole for quite some time, and she, with one movie, outperformed Borderlands in a single day.
In a rom-com at that.
In a rom-com. Who watches rom-coms anymore?
Well, so I actually went to see it. I was the only. I was going to go watch it too. It's not really a rom-com.
No, it's like a thriller, almost like Sleeping with the Enemy.
No, it's it's a famous book series. It's controversial because it's being accused of romanticizing abuse.
I can see that.
I did not get that tone from the movie. They changed it up a little bit, and the way that they show it really isn't like romanticizing it, but man, it's pretty heavy-handed with the message. It seems like it's interesting. I can see why the ladies are flocking to this, but there's an avid fan base that hates the adaptation that they did to this. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Did you ever read any of
that's true, Michael.
Books? Was this based off a book series or anything? Actually?
Yes. Yeah, okay. There's a second one, so there'll be a sequel in the near future. Seeing as how it made like $50 million its opening weekend.
God, load up faster! Holy shit! I wanted to go over the weekend box office with you guys, but Variety's articles tend to go a little bit slower. Now, this stuff doesn't actually count toward the actual Deadpool Wolverine video.
It's because you got so many cops around your house. It's so
exactly. Yeah. Oh my god, man. All right. Okay, so. This isn't actually a real video, but we'll just go over the box office right now. And you can see how much of a flop Borderlands actually is. Might be one of the biggest flops of the year. Keep in mind, $110 million production budget, $30 million in marketing.
Back in the day.
And the movie only took in $17 million worldwide. So far currently. Earlier it was like
$10 million. More than that on marketing. So I don't believe you have YouTube Premium, do you? Were you just getting inundated? Were you just getting inundated with Borderland ads? Like, no. I'm not kidding. It was like every second ad for me. I find it hard to believe that they only went with 30 million. Like, I was just slammed with the ads, man. I felt like MSK on a Tuesday.
Oh shit! Did you go watch Borderlands? Actually,
I did. Yeah.
It's certainly a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Right?
It's interesting. Like they're able to take someone as charming as like Jack Black, who makes almost any role like redeemable, and just make him so goddamn annoying. And then Kevin Hart, who's also, you know, like generally the heart of a film, like some sort of comedic relief. Man, he just seemed so lifeless in this. Everyone kind of did. It just felt like everyone except for Ariana Greenblatt was just sleepwalking through their roles.
The chick from Modern Family.
I don't think so. She kind of looks like her, but I think she's a little bit younger. I know she's been in a couple things.
Okay.
But she actually seemed excited to be there, which was a change of pace for everybody else. But man, I don't understand how this one's getting so low of reviews. Like I just had to kind of put together my bottom three of the year, and this isn't on there for me. Well, I don't know, man. Argyle came out in like January. That to me is so much more offensive than this film.
The women of the
Madam Web was February.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. People say Henry Cavill's a big box office draw. He is. Oh yeah, he sure is. Sure is on the internet when everyone can front. You know,
I think he is in certain roles.
Yeah, but dude, his highest grossing movie was Mission Impossible. No, it was Mission Impossible 6 or was BVS. I'm pretty sure it was either those two. Well, that's a Tom Cruise movie, so and Mission Impossible's definitely got some level of audience where they can go watch those movies. And Batman vs Superman, obviously, he's being Superman, people are gonna go there.
Excuse me, he's been in the only $1 billion movie this year as well.
Exactly.
Please don't forget that.
There you go. Yeah. I'm just pointing out, Henry Cavill is not a biggest box office draw people make him out to be. He is not a really good actor, for being completely honest. He's okay actor. He's okay at best. You know, this guy, I don't know if people like this guy so much. I really can't get behind it. The way people talk about that guy, I'm saying right now, the way people talk about that guy is almost as if like you're talking about like Ben Affleck or some shit back in his prime. The way people actually talk about this guy. It's insane.
Yeah, he is put on a high pedestal.
For no reason. Like, what is... Like,
he's a high guy.
He's the buff, handsome nerd. Like, that's awesome.
All right. Okay. All right.
He seems to actually like the stuff that he's interested in, that he's actually being a part of. That's rare, man. You just get like that phoniness.
He's a hot, attainable guy. I mean.
No, I'm like, those are nice, like, attributes, but his actual acting ability, I don't know. It's just never really hit with me, you know?
It was good in The Witcher.
I saw episode 1 of that, and I was like, yep, no more Henry Cavill for me. I think I'm just going to take a break on this guy.
Is it because of what WZ points out? That, you know, it's almost like he's hot, rich, tall, and good looking. You know, everything you claim to be.
You know, Walter, that is true. I've not really ever seen him in anything really great outside of, when he was John Lark in Mission Impossible 6. He was actually pretty good as John Lark, but I think he was only able to act that way because Tom Cruise doesn't really take like people not trying on his set. Honestly, I think if he's the big person on his set, like he's the only big star, people won't be inclined to really kind of tell him, "Hey, man, you got to put a bit more effort." Honestly,
I mean, hold on, for the Witcher, that set was famous for the fights between him and the director, showrunner, and writers, because he kept pushing to make it more game-like and novel-like, and they were just like fighting him every fucking step of the way.
Well, also I did want to watch It Ends With Us. I did, but my theater just didn't get it. Like I said earlier, my theater only got fucking Borderlands, and that was it. So yeah, that's what I was stuck with. And this week coming up, I am watching Alien Romulus. I'm gonna watch it on Thursday, so I don't have to go watch it on Saturday. So we can do a Saturday show, actually. I'm gonna do an episode of Full Day Going to the Movie Theater on that. If you guys want to check out my newest episode of that, talking about Borderlands with a spoiler-free movie review, that's in that episode. And we just did a open spoiler discussion on Borderlands, and I'm gonna upload Trapping the Borderlands movie reviews very, very soon. So let's go over weekend box office. It Ends With Us. Score is 50 million opening weekend. Borderlands flops with 8.8 million. Keep in mind, I want to go over Blake Lively just one sec. When was the last time she was actually in a movie? Blake.
Well, she was also in Deadpool, Wolverine. So
no, before this, what was she in? Whatever.
Gossip Girl,
I mean, she's most known for Gossip Girl.
Well, like before this, she was her last big blockbuster was The Shallows, which came out like 2016. A Simple Favor, romantic drama. Was that a movie? Yeah. Okay, so right there. Okay, so we have her last blockbuster. Whatever.
One of your favorite Taylor Swift music videos.
Okay. Oh my God. A Simple Favor was her last blockbuster. That's it. Since 2018. So she had a movie that just outperformed Borderlands.
Well, and like
she had been
two
a star
kids.
for a while.
But, other than that, she should be starring in a film every year.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just saying, man.
So I'm just saying, Blake Lively definitely outperformed Borderlands. She was basically essentially retired and had kids with Ryan Reynolds for a couple years. She was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going back. Colleen Hoover's literary sensation, It Ends With Us, is now a box office smash. I wish I could have watched this. I could have got a date. I could have had a girl blow me at the theater with this. But god damn, did my movie theater have to get this? No, we had to get fucking Borderlands and fucking put it up my ass.
I think you definitely relate to this story, if you will. It's a movie about generational trauma.
Okay.
I get a feeling, it might speak to you.
Hold on.
A napkin favors very heavily in it. It's very interesting in that way.
Oh,
I know you generally are averse to napkins, but still, this seems like it might be up your alley, sir.
I'd like to find out when the show ends. I'd like to find out what you mean by that.
If you're saying you got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night, then I guess you might be Black Eyed Peas. Whatever.
I don't mind you spoiling it for me after the show ends because I'm probably not gonna go see it.
Dude, it won't even matter. It's about to be released on digital within like what, a month
already?
I don't think so, man. They just made $50 million their opening weekend.
Despicable Me and Twisters just came to digital. They're coming next week, actually, or the end of this week, actually. Oh, to be fair, Twisters flopped pretty hard, but Despicable Me also didn't flop, and that's going to digital release. Hey, when It Ends With Us drops for digital watch party, I'm gonna get in my feelings. I love me some Blake Lively.
I'm telling you, man, they're gonna do the sequel. I think it's like It Starts With Us or whatever. It Begins With Us. Something like that.
Oh my god.
It's a weird way to title the movie.
That's a weird way to title the sequel. Yeah,
it's a weird movie, man. Ryle, the neurosurgeon who's abusive, and Atlas, her former boyfriend. It's a love triangle. It's interesting.
A film adaptation of her 2016 novel starring Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Good job.
What a name. Who also directed.
And also, there's behind the scenes drama going on. I think Baldoni is not being seen with anybody else in the film when they're doing press. So there seems to be a rivalry.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, right up your alley.
Has collected a stellar $50 million from 3,611 theaters, North American venues, in its opening weekend. It Ends With Us took in $30 million internationally for an $80 million global start. Guys, that destroys Borderlands in like an actual day. It's terrible. It's a huge win for the movie, which Sony Pictures and Baldoni's Wayfarer Studios co-financed for $25 million. It Ends With Us tells the story of Lily Bloom, Blake Lively, a small business owner who gets caught in a love triangle between a charming but abusive neurosurgeon, Ryle, and her first boyfriend, Atlas. I have to see this. I need to see this for a hot lady. She invited me, actually.
Yeah, it's right up your alley. But get this, Lily Bloom, she happens to have a dream. She wants to have her own flower shop.
Oh my God, Dre. You're the guy that likes chick flicks.
I never said I liked it.
Okay. Fair enough. Critics were mixed, but audiences have responded enthusiastically to the PG-13 romantic drama, which notched an A- cinema score. This is the sensational opening for a dramatic romance film. Pure romance is not a big performer at the box office. That's true. But occasionally, the right story based on the right book comes along, and with a well-cast female lead, the movie catches fire. That's happening here. TikTok and female audiences fueled the initial ticket sales for It Ends With Us, with Sony reporting that nearly half opening weekend crowds were comprised of infrequent moviegoers. In other words, the film catered to a demographic that hasn't been all that compelled to go to the local cinema in some time. Since Hoover wrote a best-selling sequel, It Starts With Us, that might be one of the sequel names of all time. It's safe to assume that Lily, Ryle, and Atlas will return to the big screen. Well, it just depends on if it can make profit. If it can make profit and more people start watching
$25 million budget and then $80 million opening weekend, they
made what's profit. The marketing budget? If the marketing budget's around like $20 million as well, if it hits like $330 some million, it's fine. It's or probably like 250 if you want to really be real generous there.
That though, man. Like
it might be
$100 million budgets.
Yeah.
Like theirs is 25 and it's co-financed. So
well, keep in mind,
you probably do have to make that quite a bit before it's profit.
The distribution and theater cuts, yeah. So that's why I said about low $200 million would probably get you there. But I'll be honest here, hey, at least we have something that's coming out that's making some money. That's the thing. It goes to show you that you have to market things different now. They said a bunch of TikTok women went to go watch this. I mean, hey, get your money how you get your money. That's all I'll say. It Ends With Us just missed the #1 spot with Deadpool and Wolverine, starring Lively's husband, Ryan Reynolds, adding $54.2 million from 4,330 screens in its third weekend of release. This is the first time in the month of August, a traditionally slow time for multiplexes, that two films have grossed $50 million in the same weekend. It's also the first time in 34 years.
4.2 between them. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, the chick flick almost dethroned Deadpool and Wolverine in the third week.
I'm not going to lie. It sounded kind of cool having his wife compete with him at the... that can only happen with Ryan Reynolds and if you're a hot, rich, successful guy like him. But if you're a guy
it's
like
no competition.
She's in both.
She's in both. She made 104.2
She's not the lead of the other one. It doesn't matter. She's not the lead of the other one. The other one's her movie.
There's going to be dolls of her.
Oh my God.
Man.
Stop. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
I think no one coming the next Marvel Legends line?
Probably.
They have like a Deadpool line coming that she's in. Yeah.
It's also the first time in 34 years that a married couple had their films top the domestic box office since Bruce Willis in Die Hard 2 and Demi Moore in Ghost notched the #1 and #2 spot, respectively, in 1990. Clearly, the momentum that July delivered as a gift to this month was a factor. Marvel movie, which debuted. It just like cut off right there. Like, what the fuck? Okay,
it debuted.
Marvel movie, which debuted at the end of last month. But the real key to this weekend's dynamic chart-topping duo was the perfect timing of It Ends With Us, coming on the heels of Deadpool and Wolverine. That set up this unusual and most welcome August result. Deadpool and Wolverine has topped the box office for 3 consecutive weekends and generated a mammoth $494.3 million domestically and $1.29 billion globally to date. In the coming days, the Marvel superhero adventure will surpass 2019's Joker, which had $1.7 billion, as the highest grossing R-rated movie in history. Wow. That's awesome. What did Darno want to show?
Yep. At the end of this month, it comes out.
You guys, I hate you guys. I hate you guys. Why do you guys do this to me? Why? Oh my God.
Nasquack.
You guys, I'm gonna get you laid one day.
Shit. It's an all Deadpool line.
They're gonna do an all Deadpool line for Marvel Legends? Really?
It looks like it, yeah.
That's cool. This weekend's other new release, Lionsgate's video game adaptation, Borderlands, with Cate Blanchett, misfired with $8.8 million from 3,125 theaters to start. It landed in 4th place behind Twisters, which added $15.4 million from 3,664 locations in its 4th outing. Universal's disaster, Epic, has grossed $222 million domestically and $310 million worldwide. Borderlands fared even worse at the overseas box office with $7.7 million, bringing in its global total to an embarrassing $16.5 million. Although nearly 60% of production costs for Borderlands were covered by international pre-sales, which I highly doubt. There's no way. Absolutely no way. According to studio sources, it's still a disastrous result for the film, and one that was far behind already low pre-release expectations. Yeah, if you guys follow my video, this movie was tracking already low pre-sales already. We like, I don't know where those, because they said international pre-sale ticket sales, right? But we can't track that. We can only track domestically. At least domestically, we know this movie wasn't tracking shit. Okay. Borderlands carries a production budget of roughly $150 million, as well as marketing and distribution costs of $30 million. Now, to be fair, because Gray was talking about this earlier, it's very rare that, at least when I've been doing this kind of thing, where like the movies, the production, the movie companies like Sony, Warner Brothers, and all that stuff, I don't know of a case where they actually reveal the marketing budget. Usually, when it comes to big blockbuster tentpoles, it's between lowest 30 to highest is $80 million, give or take. Now, you generally just have to guess. They're blatantly pointing out, no, this is the marketing budget. Okay, I'll take your word for it. You still fail. The movie literally has to take in about $680 million to be profitable. That means the theaters here get their cut, international theaters get their cut, and it covers the distribution costs as well. That ain't happened. The movie took in $16 million. It's over. It's Jover. It's done.
Okay, but have you factored in the whole like more?
Oh, fuck off.
Maybe the meme culture will take over, and everyone's just, they waited it out this first weekend, but next weekend, that's where they're coming in.
It's possible.
There's no way. There's no way, because how would I say this? That would have already had to happen in week 1, because what would be the drive to go watch this in week 2 with this month? Because Alien Romulus drops this week. People are already choosing to watch It Ends With Us. People are choosing to watch Deadpool, Wolverine, Twisters, Despicable Me 4. There's no way. And keep in mind, this is only in week 1. We haven't even got to the week 2 drop. This movie might actually have the worst weekend 2 drop in movie history. It might be in the 90%. It might be that bad.
What?
I think
you don't think it can compete with Romulus?
Not even close. It's going to get clobbered in a day. Because remember, Thursday night previews, Borderlands only took in 1.32 million. Just Thursday. Alien Romulus will crush that in a day. A single day, it'll crush that.
Yeah.
Not even close.
I think word of mouth may do what Gray said in a couple weeks, but if they had waited a month to release this, probably would have done a lot better. I mean, you went going up against Deadpool, Wolverine, and against Alien Romulus. I mean, you put yourself up against some juggernaut. Yeah, you gotta.
This whole month is competition. Like we said before, there's Twisters, Deadpool, Wolverine, Despicable Me 4, that Cran movie with Zachary Levi. It Ends With Us. I'm being serious.
I wanted that to do good, man. I wanted that to do good.
Harold and his purple
This movie's gonna flop hard. Then after Alien Romulus comes out, we have that new Channing Tatum movie coming out. I don't know how well that's gonna do. It looked kind of interesting from the trailers.
I don't think it's gonna.
It seems like a movie we've already seen before, but it does look interesting. So I'll leave that as a question mark. But everything else, dude, it's gonna get crushed. This movie's gonna end up in last place. It's gonna do so bad. Mark my words. By the end of this week coming up, Lionsgate will stop reporting the numbers on it. It's gonna be that bad. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
we haven't got the second weekend.
Okay, so they've sat on the movie for 3 years, though. Mm-hmm. For 3 years, it's been completely done. It's been on the shelves.
Yeah.
Eli Roth even finished the initial shooting on it before he did Thanksgiving. Then he actually went into production and all that. He did not want to come back to this.
He didn't want to do the reshoots. Remember?
Yeah.
He didn't want to do the reshoots at all.
But they got somebody very competent to do the reshoots. I believe it was Levy, the dude from Deadpool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, it feels like that should be good, but is there a reason? Like, is there a strategic reason why they would release this now? Do they know that they've had a dud on their hands?
And I watched it. Okay. Do you honestly think?
But I'm just saying, if you release it now, nobody's going to talk about it. It's just going to be like memory hold. Nobody will know anything about this.
Well, okay. Now, you know this. And Darnell, I think, knows as well. These dates are already pre-advanced. Did you have you already set in to put in for your movie to get released at this month? Now, to be fair, August is not really ever a month that has this much competition. Like I said before, it's very rare for August to have this much competition. So if they already pre-planned the releases in this month, the worst thing ever. I can kind of somewhat see that, but right now, currently, with all this competition, even with some movies going to digital, because remember, Twisters is going to digital in a few days, and that's already beating it. Twisters flopped itself, remember? Like, only me and you watched it on here. Darn it, you didn't do it. This movie's pile of shit.
No. I was going.
Have you seen the original one?
Yeah.
You've seen the original Twister? Yeah, you've pretty much seen this.
Not Twisters. I'm sorry, man. Borderlands. I meant.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. I misspoke. That was my bad. We watch Borderlands. We know that movie's about to flop even harder coming up this week. It's bad. Actually, terrible. I'm not saying
I was on a stream with a couple of guys last night.
Yeah.
One
you saw with a couple of guys.
The theory
that kind of gay.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing as bad as you on a Tuesday, but
no. Whoa! I have sex with a lot of women. We talking about?
Sure. Women. We get.
I had cowgirl sex with women.
Yeah. I hear you. You are the cow.
Oh my god.
Okay, but I don't know. The theory that they posited on this podcast was, doesn't it kind of make sense that like if you have just a complete flop on your hands, when do you go ahead and release this? You see on the actual like schedule, it's right in between Wolverine and Deadpool and Alien Romulus. Like I don't know. Are you expecting it to actually like cash in one weekend?
Who knows?
I think it's just to get gone.
They have to buy these dates or securities dates.
They have to book these dates way in advance. Yeah. Because that's the thing too is people factor in Deadpool Wolverine released at the last week of July. Yeah. So and Twisters came out a week before that. And then before that was Despicable Me 4. And then right now you have Blake Lively's movie, which came out like after the same week as this one is. It's just, I'll be honest here, given the box office results we've had for a while, when they booked it, they probably did not think it would be this tough. But you gotta factor in this movie. Honestly, no one was really that interested in it anyway. You know, even just like we saw beforehand.
When I first heard about it, I was so like, man, look, we need some good video game adaptations, and I thought I was expecting it to be good.
Oh, we were all so wrong.
I love all the actors that are in it. Like everyone in this is awesome. I don't know what the hell they did to get these performances out of them, but nobody looks like they want to be there. I think
only
half of it is when Eli.
Trying.
I don't know, man. But I think a lot of people are giving them shit. I don't think
Kevin Hart
was.
Phoned his performance. Kevin Hart phoned his performance in so hard.
Again, if it was shot as an R, especially a hard,
I agree.
rough
I agree.
R.
Yeah. It being PG-13 ruined the. I don't know if you saw Trap from M. Night Shyamalan. Oh, another movie that's out.
I unfortunately did.
Trap's out as well. That's another movie.
Yeah.
No. Trap is in the competition with the competing.
Okay.
Trap and this movie both could have benefited from a rated R on their movies. Keep in mind, Borderlands is an M for immature game, right? That means that's rated R in movie terms. PG-13 ruins it. Who wants to watch that? So much stuff from both these movies, which would definitely benefit from being rated R. It being PG-13 just ruins it. With a 10% Rotten score on review aggregation, let's just say Rotten Tomatoes. What kind of writing is that? Just say Rotten Tomatoes. Whatever. Fucking hell. Just blow my brains out. With a 10% Rotten score on review aggregation site, Rotten Tomatoes aggregation, and D+ cinema score, Borderlands is one of the worst reviewed movies of the year. Eli Roth directed the movie, which follows Lilith, an infamous outlaw with a mysterious past who reluctantly returns to home planet of Pandora and forms an unexpected alliance to find the missing daughter of Atlas. Oh, God. That sounds actually kind of cool if you just read that, but no, if you actually watch the movie, it's a steaming pile of fucking trash. It's a total miss. If an action comedy is going to work, it has to be funny, and almost no one thinks this picture is. Yeah, none of the jokes land this movie at all. There's nothing funny about it. Just a bad movie. Just an awful film.
You didn't like it when Jack Black as a robot, expelled all the lead from his backside for like 5 minutes straight? That didn't make you laugh.
I'll say the robot was cool. I liked his as a robot. That sounds kind of cool.
You like the robot? This is like the one performance of Jack Black's that I actually found like way over the top and annoying.
A lot of people, what most I hear about the game is Claptrap. So I was assuming that was going to be the bigger,
He works in really small doses. They have him in like every scene, just being like, "I'm zany, woo."
Do you think
that being said,
Bert in the movie? possibly?
I don't know. I don't think it was written well. I think there's too many people in it. I mean.
Okay, so for me, we already did the open spoiler discussion. So if you want to go through that with me in society, you can. I'm gonna clip up the review for you guys. Basically, it's I know you're not gonna like it even more because they do that thing of it's like woman is the key to everything plot, and then woman at the end is the even bigger key to the plot. I'm not gonna it's really what happened.
If woman's key to the plot, you're just like, not for me. I get
it was so predictable. It was so predictable, dude.
Yeah, that whole the one thing is done.
Dude, I guarantee you were looking at your phone to see when this movie was over. I was looking at I was like, bro, is it still going?
Hey, man, it was short, which is nice. It felt long, but it was only 90 minutes.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
I do have a question for you, though. Like, honestly, so Madam Web came out in, like, February.
Yes.
Is this your lowest of the year? Like,
I have to watch Madam Web to see.
I'm pretty sure Madam Web
I'm pretty sure Madam Web has to be worse. I was waiting till Madam Web would come out on digital, actually. Oh my god, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go get a drink.
No. Fair enough. I don't know. I just found the movie really bland, but it wasn't like hilariously bland. It was just kind of meh. And then the green screen is just horrible. Like I don't know what it is, if they just didn't want to put extra money into it because they knew like what they had on their hands. But man, not great. But it just seems kind of meh to me. It's just mid. It's not like the worst ever. I guess I don't understand the 9%. If I was to rate it, I'd probably give it like a, I don't know, 5,
9%. No,
maybe a 4.
I'll as you guys know, I'm always honest with you guys. I wouldn't agree necessarily on the 9%. This isn't like, oh my god, like one of the worst video game adaptation movies ever, or like a Dragon Ball Z Evolution. I would probably put this as it's just a bad movie. It's just in general a bad movie, but it's not like worst movie ever made. You know, I wouldn't call it that. I would definitely call something like Morbius one of that. Morbius is terrible. You know. I mean,
but the memes though, there's value there. Morbin time, man.
Tony's right.
Some gamer chick said the book It Ends With Us is rated a 4.2 on Goodreads. From what I've read, it's poorly written, but so was Twilight. Yeah, girls just love that shit. That's why if I was ever an author, I'm just writing shit that girls would buy. They just eat that up. I'm gonna understand the female mind, and I'm gonna write a book based off what a female would want, and I'm gonna make millions of dollars. I'm about to be filthy fucking rich, actually.
Oh,
yes, there was.
I mean, clearly, that's not true. But come on, man, you're not interested in what women think.
Hey, I like chick flicks. Yes, some gamer chick there was. There was a movie called Dragon Ball Evolution, and that is actually one of the worst movies ever made. That movie
might be worse than the live action Avatar adaptation. Maybe.
Probably.
That's pretty low bar, man.
At least the Aang looked like Aang. That does not look like Goku.
Fair enough.
You mean Ong?
Ong. Good lord. What was that? I forgot the actor's name in Dragon Ball Evolution. I've seen that guy acting in some stuff, but he's not Goku.
Hiroshi? Oh,
no. The main Chapman. Yeah, that's not Goku. What the fuck? Oh my god. But I will work on understanding women. It's so easy. I can easily pound them, and I can easily make them submit to me. Submit to my will. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding with you. All right. But you watch Trap.
And that's what scares me.
You watch Trap. you watch Borderlands and Trap and Deadpool Wolverine. So we watched all 3 of the same movies. I can't believe that my theater didn't get it. It is with us. Do you want to review it when it comes to digital? When I can watch it, I'll watch it. We can want to review it. I'll do it. You know,
I'll watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. The second you heard abuse, you're in.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Yeah. Blake Lively sells me on anything. He's white, attractive, good looking, MILF. Check all them boxes. See, that's the thing. If I just describe a sex scene for women in my women novel that I'm gonna work on, I'll have a female protagonist. Oh, I'm gonna get into the female mind and understand them. Actually,
I don't think you are, but you should stick with the title, women novel.
Great. Supposed to be on my side. Actually, hey, gamer chick,
never on your side.
Gotta get me a title for my woman novel. I'm right. If I ever did become an author, I'll do that because women just eat that up. Women just love that shit. I don't know what is about them that attracts them to a guy that would abuse his spouse willingly. I just don't. Whatever. Hey, money's money.
I don't know why you're knocking the title you already have. Women novel, eat it up.
I'm just gonna probably title it "Eat It Up."
That would work, yeah.
That would actually work. I'm not gonna lie.
Women novel, eat it up, and then just eat it up. That both of them will work. Absolutely.
Oh God, man. Deadpool, Wolverine, $1 billion. Despicable Me 4. I'm pretty sure that almost hit $1 billion. Keep in mind, Despicable Me 4. A lot of people thought that was gonna be $1 billion shoo-in. They said it should hit $1 billion by the end of this week.
I would love to see a total when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
The movie ticket total and merchandise total combined. I'm well over $2 billion.
One sec, guys. Sorry if I was lagging a little bit because my internet, it's not my internet. I have an Ethernet cord.
The shit they sold in the theaters, the costumes you could buy online. I would love to see just a massive.
Could you just imagine what the movie's going to rent for? Like when it actually goes to VOD, where people can purchase it. Because they already, okay, so looking at Deadpool and Wolverine's box office, let me see the budget of it. The budget was what, $200 million, right?
I think so.
I think it's $200 million, yeah. So Deadpool and Wolverine movie budget. Okay, so, because I'll probably, you know what? We'll probably go over this in a video in just a moment. I'm just want to make sure we have some numbers here. Okay, so per Variety, Deadpool and Wolverine has now officially passed $1 billion worldwide. This more than quintuples the movie's $200 million budget, and it makes it only the second movie of the year to pass the major milestone. Behind the Pixar hit Inside Out 2, which is the highest grossing animated feature of all time. Inside Out 2 is the highest grossing movie of the year. Who would have predicted for that? That's insane. So far. Oh, I mean, is Deadpool Wolverine gonna beat it? How about that? Okay, so it's $200 million. I don't know what the marketing budget is. Do they have any marketing budget for it? I'm pretty sure the marketing budget has to be in the $100 million. Has to be. It's nothing.
It also has to be huge, man. They did.
Yeah, the marketing budget has to be $100 million.
Like a Prayer, and then that, actual ad was all the time.
But I mean, you also got to think that Ryan Reynolds is also a fucking master. I don't say manipulator. I'm trying to think of another word. Marketer. He's a master marketer. That dude probably made hey, look, conjunctions of shit to market that movie. Or are they getting stuff on the back end or something, man? It's crazy. Says,
hey, the men in my books are not abusive assholes. At least the ones I want the women to drool over. See? Maybe I'll use that. Based. I don't know if we can even find the marketing budget. That is a great thumbnail. Oh my God, I'm gonna probably use that shit. Oh my God. What is... I can't find the marketing budget for it, but I would imagine a movie that big has to be around like 80 million. Has to be. Lower, no way. But I could be wrong. Despicable Me 4 domestically, oh my God. Shit. $808 million. That's crazy. That's Minions awesome. For life. Minions will always win. And fuck anyone who doesn't like them. Minion supremacy. I've won.
Well, what do you consider supremacy? Because Inside Out 2 was above it. So
you're right.
Wouldn't Supreme be above all?
You're probably right. No, but
you also got Deadpool and Wolverine there.
Inside Out 2. I wonder what that
reported marketing cost is $100 million for Deadpool and Wolverine.
I figured it'd be. Yep.
Reported.
You were right.
It's 100.
Yeah, we were right. So
that's $300.
Yeah, $300 million total. Hit $1 billion. Let's see. It would probably need about another $100 million to be profitable to get everyone paid for and taking some money home. Yeah, it's good. Fine.
Deadpool?
Because remember, Doctor Strange is $300 million, but they said it needed $1 billion to be over breaking even.
Yeah, but those
Deadpool Wolverine's already over that.
Marketing. Yeah, they already had profit.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, because the Doctor Strange was almost double.
I couldn't go that week. I was busy. I mean, I can still probably go.
Walter, I heard it was just as good as the first one. It's just it's more mature. It opens like the door to like an elder age.
More hockey themed.
Which is good because my daughter, I haven't seen it yet. Okay. My daughter is the age of the old, is at the like the age of the kids. So it's like the first movie was great to help me understand her at that age. And I'm sure this one's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I know Walter also watches the new movies like us. You loved Inside Out too? Oh, okay. I never watched the first one, so I can't comment on either of them, honestly. But I heard people like them.
Dude, the first one makes me tear up. The first one makes me tear up still to this day.
Why are you guys such babies? Be men. Be hard, strong men.
Why are you so toxic, sir? Men can cry.
If you have kids, it'll definitely like hit you here. And also, just if you're in touch with with your inner child, there's a couple
if you're not
scenes
a monster
in the movie
or dead inside, it'll touch you.
There's a couple scenes in the movie that like really like it brought up like memories from a kid, me as a kid. And I'm like, man, I remember something similar to this. Oh shit. Like I felt that lump in my chest.
For sure. They really took their time with 2. They reworked it like I can't remember how many times they ended up saying it, but like initially they had like this entire concept for the villain and then they completely scrapped it and they had a bunch of other emotions in there and they it looks like they really spent some time and put some heart into this one. I'd say it holds up for me. I dig too.
Well, it's definitely gonna be a family movie night for us when it gets to Disney Plus.
For sure, so crazy. It's not a letdown. It's no
awesome.
Given this movie's performance, because this is going to be the highest grossing movie of the year. Given this movie's performance, we know they can make good shit. There is no ifs, ands, ors, or buts. We know they can make good shit that makes people go back to the theaters and watch it. So it's literally just all based off them. All up to them at that point.
So...
like you guys say, make stuff that's good and written well that doesn't have any messages. People go easy. Make money. Just make money. Easy. It's just make good shit.
Message.
So I have no, go on.
I was gonna say, like, so are you specific?
I don't know what he said. What do you want from me, Mustard Man?
Are you specifically talking Inside Out? Because there's a message in there, man. Like almost every Pixar, there is. And if you're talking Deadpool, Wolverine, there is messaging up the walls.
Yeah, but they're not lecturing. You're not going to a movie feel like you're being lectured to, or walking out feeling like, hey, they attacked me because I'm white. Like you know what I mean?
I mean, okay, when I mean message, I mean a message that you can take something that has a takeaway and something that's wholesome, like most good movies do. Deadpool Wolverine's messages, he wants to matter. Okay, that's pretty wholesome. That's pretty much it. That's the message of the movie.
It's like, look, when we go see Captain Marvel could have been good if there wasn't like women can do it all.
What's the wholesome message of Captain Marvel? That she was amnesia?
That's the messaging like that I'm talking about. Like I don't want to sit here and be told, wholesome. I can't, whatever. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's very wholesome. There's a lot of plot holes in that one.
So Borderlands, do they race swap or sex swap any of those main characters from the games? I haven't played them.
I never played the
games. They changed Roland quite a bit. So like it's not supposed to be like a Kevin Hart type dude. Like granted, Kevin Hart is pretty ripped, but he's still kind of diminutive. So I don't know. And then what's her name? Cate Blanchett. She's supposed to be like 22. I don't know. So like they changed the characters quite a bit. Moxie, also Gina Gershon, is not supposed to be quite that age. To me, it works. Like, I don't know. If Cate Blanchett agreed to be in my movie, I would be like, hell yeah, like whatever character you want. Like, I don't know.
I don't complain. I heard people complaining about her age. I'm like, dude, she looked hot as shit in her picture.
I will say this.
30.
The
She's
only
50.
thing
She
that
doesn't look 50 in the picture. I'm sorry.
The only thing that I heard was that Jamie Lee Curtis's character and Cate Blanchett's character were way younger and older than they actually needed to be from, like, I guess you guess material, I really don't know why. I'd be honest, I don't know why Kevin Hart's character's there. He's like, why does he exist? They just, when you watch it, you'll understand. A lot of like the chemistry is really bad. Talk about like, you just cast actors to act. There's no chemistry amongst those fucking people at all. It's painful to watch that shit. Walter says, people I feel are so jaded nowadays. We assume every film has an intended message. Sometimes a film has a message that's not only supposed to resonate with the film itself and not intended outwardly.
I think where people think that is because the actors director, writer, they all come out and say that. It's exactly what they say.
Yeah. If they actually didn't come out saying those things, it probably would have a different effect. Yeah. If the people involved are saying that shit, I'm just saying what they're saying. I'm not even saying it myself, because I can tell you what a movie's message was until I actually watched it, Borderlands' message was women is the key to everything.
And they got a point. So we've been kind of mocking all the actors or like their closeness to the actual character, but nobody brought up Florian Munteanu. My God, that dude got in like amazing shape to play this character that's like known for just abs, and that's
the only character I know by sight because he's on the cover of the games, and that dude looked fucking.
And he's like spot on, man. So I want to give some props to that dude. It is the kind of berserker weird character, but fair enough. He looks spot on with those characters, but everyone else, there's like slight differences, but I don't know, man. It's a disappointment of a movie, but 9%, I don't know.
Gamer Chick says women don't have to beat up people to be badasses. That's also true.
Very true.
I agree.
Poison.
Very true.
They take your money and your hot water and your soul and your dignity.
I'm not commenting on that.
Moving on.
Is that what happened to your dignity, MSK?
No. I kind of fucked that out of most women, honestly. Literally and metaphorically. All right, you guys are talking about Marvel. Well, here we go. We're going to go through a lot of the D23 stuff. Not showing trailers, okay? Not showing any of them. Go and look for them yourself. Oh, God. No. Maybe.
What?
No. Oh, gosh. So I ruin every woman. I'm just kidding.
They actually addressed, was it Wes that we talked about it, or I might have watched in a video or someone brought that up.
Yeah.
No, it was in one of our videos. I brought up that he asked, Deadpool asked to bring other people back, and you only see X-23 at the end. Or if he said to bring other people back, you knew he meant that whole team.
I'll be honest here, I knew a lot of them didn't come back.
Well, no, he said we have friends that need to be brought, or what he says, friends.
Yeah,
he's referring to them for. Yeah, and you know he's not going to stop till they get brought back.
In words that you will understand, the back door is open for them.
Anal sex is great. That is awesome. All right, Channing Tatum, when asked if Deadpool and Wolverine post-credit scene shows Gambit returning to his timeline, he says, I think at that moment, if I had to guess, he's definitely still in the void. But there's something that's happening in that moment that maybe no one knows yet. Dude, when it comes to the Avengers movie that's coming out, they could easily show a scene where the TVA lady goes and saves them. They're not going to die.
Hold on. The credit scene has nothing to do with Gambit. It's all about Chris Evans saying the shit that Deadpool said he said.
He probably got confused. I don't think he understood.
As this was before the movie came out, and maybe they did film something. They just chose to use that.
Wait, hold on. You're right. Channing Tatum, when asked if the Deadpool and Wolverine post-credit scene shows Gambit returning to his timeline, you're right. Nothing about that was.
And now they probably did film some shit because knowing Ryan Reynolds, they probably filmed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
probably a whole nother movie's worth of shit.
Yeah. Kit Harington's Dane Whitman / Black Knight from Eternals was a major new addition to the MCU. The character's future is now unclear due to Blade going through multiple overhauls. Now, keep in mind, he didn't get a chance to even act, actually. All he did was just voice over some line. That was it.
Oh, Mahershala? Yeah, I thought you meant Kit Harington. I was like, he featured quite poorly in the Eternals.
Mm-hmm. He was supposed to be in Blade.
He found out about his sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Marvel Studios' plans for Eternals 2 have been reportedly scrapped. Oh no, the worst MCU movie. No. The worst MCU movie ever made is not getting a sequel. Damn.
Salma Hayek, though.
I like big titties. I love fucking the big boobies. Great. Wait.
I just have to say they did some things decent in that one. I forget the character that can run super fast, but that seems so much better than the CG and Flash. I do want to give the Eternals credit for that.
Hey, I love me some big boobies. I will definitely suck on them titties. The first trailer for the live-action Snow White film starring Rachel Zegler has received over 120 million views in its first 24 hours. The most viewed trailer for a Disney live-action film since the 2019 Lion King movie.
And it looked so live action. The trailer that I saw, it was just amazing. It was like Snow White in real life.
Breathtaking cinema, right? Oh shit! Hey, nope.
Have you seen his aunt?
Gosh,
Emilia Clarke, dude, come on.
I would have sex with Emilia Clarke. Hell yeah.
She was your aunt.
She was my aunt.
Yeah. Did you just say Emilio Clarke?
I'm not answering that on Emilia Clarke. I will say she was my aunt. I will not answer that on stream. I'm kidding.
You know who it was? Emilio Estevez, the Mighty Duck Man.
Swear to God. Gordon Bombay himself.
JC Chandor says Kraven the Hunter will surprise the hell out of people. I'm extremely proud of the work we have all done together on Kraven. Yeah, Kraven these nuts in your mouth. Shut up.
This may do well, but I don't know anybody who wants a Kraven movie.
I mean, those
without
abs,
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that's some impressive. Look at the fucking vascular fucking arms, man.
Yes, man. He office. Aaron Taylor Johnson really got ripped for the
role. Before this role. You watch Bullet Train, you could definitely see he's thick in the suit. What other movie he was in that he got fucking ripped for? The Fall Guy he was huge in. You can see him in there, dude.
Walter says
he's pretty decent in that one.
The Eternals was the most visually impressive snore fest I ever watched. Yep, I actually contemplated falling asleep and watching that pile of
I did fall asleep.
Oh my god. Walter says, as much as I enjoyed Deadpool, I'm not interested in a Gambit movie. I thought it was fun for a Deadpool movie, but I would want a less cartoony and more serious Gambit in a solo effort. Well, to be fair, I'd imagine he'd be a little bit more serious in a longer form effort because he only really had like maybe 5 minutes max on screen for being real generous there, you know?
And it was not Gambit. I mean, first off, they gave him a bowler hat for some reason. It'll be great. There's the X-Men movie that is slated. It's supposedly going to be the same cast as X-Men 97. So those same X-Men. It's going to be that version of them. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. That could be really awesome. I think they work best as an ensemble. I gotta be honest, all the solo comics, I don't know if that works for them. It's a team, man.
I haven't seen any Frozen movie. You guys even care about a Frozen 3?
I watched them. I don't give a two rats asses for a third one.
Okay. You gonna take your daughters to go see them when it drops 2027?
No, we'll watch when it comes out on.
Yeah, you probably should. Yep.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait.
Okay. Wait till streaming. God damn. Okay. Oh shit. What about you, Gray? Frozen 3 excites you?
Oh, I'm so excited. I need more Elsa in my life. No, I don't know, man. I've seen the first one. I get it. I've heard the song a million times. But I'm willing to let it go. Maybe the third one is going to be good. Who knows? Well, I'm going to skip 2.
I have an issue with separating the actor from the role. I know Josh Gad's a fucking lunatic, a left lunatic. And the huge
but he's Olaf, man.
The huge
he's
push
just a little snowman.
I know. The huge push to make Elsa gay is like another thing. It's like, do we really need that in the movie? Like, what does it bring
Ice
to the
Queen,
movie?
though?
What does it bring? I mean, does it bring anything? Convince me it brings something
representation.
I convince you to bring something important to the movie.
Oh, shit.
And I'll care about it.
All right. Holly Berry says she was never officially asked to return as Storm in Deadpool Wolverine. She says,
what about his Catwoman?
She says Blake Lively. She says Blake Lively asked me one time. I ran into her at a Marc Jacobs fashion show, and she said, "Would you ever be in my husband's movie as Storm?" I said, "Yeah, if he asked me," but he never asked me.
I think that's a case of Blake Lively talking when she shouldn't have.
Yeah, that is.
That's probably something she heard Ryan to bring up, or he.
I'm not trying to be mean, but white girls do that so much. Being blonde makes women dumb.
She probably shouldn't have brought that up to Halle Berry because that was probably something that was talked about. And
no, he talked about bringing in Nicolas Cage and then as Ghost Rider, but that didn't happen. They said,
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I saw, what the fuck did I see? What actor is rumored to be Ghost Rider? Yesterday I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Pedro Pascal?
No. Don't be surprised. No, it's another big one though. Fuck.
Timothy Chalamet?
No. It's somebody I was like, that would be a good one.
Channing Tatum says he would kill kittens to make his solo Gambit film happen. I would do a lot of terrible things. All right.
Oh, man.
Ryan Gosling.
The Goose?
Yes, Ryan Gosling.
The Chad?
The Goose as Johnny Blaze? Wow.
Yes, wow. Ryan Gosling. That's who I saw. Ryan Gosling is rumored to be in talks.
Oh, my God.
Wow. 42.
Okay.
Good for Sebastian Stan.
If you guys care about the Thunderbolts, details on Thunderbolts, Yelena Belova fights U.S. agent and Ghost. Bucky Barnes will have his old long hair look back. Taskmaster and Ghost will officially have new costumes.
Wait a minute. I see no long hair on Bucky.
Yelena Belova visits Red Guardian's apartment, calls him dad, and says that she found out that the only reason for her to live is by killing others. Holy shit. All of the Thunderbolts are individually assigned to the same job, but it's a setup. Yelena will have a hallway fight scene similar to Black Widow's in Iron Man 2. Oh, she's going to show her ass? That sounds great. Sign me up. Some gamer chick says, what do you call a brick wall and a box of kittens? Like roadkill, I think.
A Disney movie?
Okay. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. No one cares about Agatha. This is the one that you guys wanted me to talk about. X-Men 97 creator says he still hasn't been invited to the Emmys despite the show being nominated. He says, and I quote, Marvel Disney has not reached out to arrange my attendance to the Emmys for the show I created. I created and produced it and was the entire creative point and leader on every aspect and stage or production.
Disney needs to make this right.
And he did a hell of a fucking job. I don't know what he did to get fired, but man, best Marvel thing. Treasure. Yeah. Bring this man back. Get him there. He got this show nominated. Get him there. He deserves that much.
If anybody who has anything to do with Disney or this guy, please let him know we want him to be represented there. He deserves it.
He must have did something bad for them not
to. Supposedly, he was too difficult to work with, and I'm gonna go back.
That's the only one I remember. Yeah,
I know that's their big, go-to, but I'm gonna say the same thing I said about Ryan Reynolds. He probably fought to stick to the source, and that's what Feige had a problem with, or I get a problem with. He fought to stick to the source and not be not push.
He must have been so over. He must have been on some Josh Whedon overbearing levels to get him fired. I don't know.
You know what? I'd be fine with it. Look what he put out.
Yeah. All right. Loki will reportedly be at the center of the MCU's multiverse saga. Sylvie's role will be comparable to Black Widow in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Oh,
before you shit on that, watch Loki season 2. Look,
why are you making me do these things?
Give it a shot. It's not horrible. It's better than the first season, and the ending is really good.
Oh no, I'm fine with Tom Hiddleston having more prominent roles.
Ending is good.
Okay, so in the MCU, I could be wrong. I forgot. No, she's a variant of Loki. So when he kissed her, doesn't that mean he's kissing himself?
If I saw a version of me as a chick, I probably would do more than kiss that.
So you're saying you love yourself?
You know what you would do to yourself if you could, MSK.
I I'm an attractive dude, and
my god,
I've seen myself in drag for like a scavenger hunt type game, and dress remember in drag. I was like, dude, I'm a hot chick.
Well, Lady Loki, if she's gonna be the new Black Widow, more power to her. I don't know.
I liked Wyatt Russell as U.S. agent. He's honestly, to me, the best MCU villain they put on the shows. Awesome villain.
He looked special needs with the helmet on.
He did. That was
ears out and stuff, but the big jaw with the big nose. But I mean, I liked him in that.
Unblock this hoe. What did I do? Okay. Didn't The Witcher leave that show because they wouldn't stick to the source? Yeah, that was the big rumor, was that he had left because he had begged them.
No, not a rumor. He said that's why he left.
Yeah, he said that was the main reason why, that they wouldn't stick with the source material and they wanted to create their own shit. And it's like, I don't people creating their own shit, but do that in your own property. Don't ruin someone else's property. Make your own shit.
Which they did with that.
You shit on other people's property.
I'm a consumer and a critic. That's what I do. That's my job.
What's a lister?
What's a lister?
I don't.
Oh, it's probably a creature in her book.
Oh, okay.
I know MSK is a lisper, but I don't know about lister.
No, Loki's not the anchor in the main timeline, but you'd have to watch it to understand.
That's the thing that Deadpool Wolverine set up. There's anchors for every universe.
He's not an anchor, but what he does at the very end does set him up as like a very important character moving forward.
New reported updates on Spider-Man 4. This movie's been in production. Like, I won't say hell. The production's been very troubled because of what Sony wants to do versus what Marvel wants to do. All right, so here's some of the bullet points. Ned might return. I don't want that fat fuck anywhere near us.
Like Ned.
Fucking hell. That guy, I hate that guy. So fat and useless. The story has been changed. Go figure.
He's the guy in the van. He's the guy in the chair.
No way. No way the story has been changed. Yes, of course the story changed. It's a different movie. Watch Red Dwarf and you'll understand. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
She's just commenting on your height.
Yeah, I think the story has been changed from what Marvel wanted, which is a intersectional.
One of the street level story, and one of the more like bigger multiverse story.
I think Marvel also wanted to like pivot away from Peter and have Miles focused on and like the games. And Sony's like, no, even though they're doing what Sony's doing with the games.
Peter will be heading to ESU. The film will release in July 2026. Filming is currently set to begin later this year. The film might release between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. If that happens, all three of them are making $1 billion. If that happens again, all $3 billion. I guarantee people will literally go back to the theaters to watch Avengers movies. Those are, I would say, in my opinion, guaranteed $1 billion.
If they don't, if they continue what they've been doing, I don't think so. Maybe Spider-Man, but not all three.
Marvel Studios is reportedly working on a special presentation for Man-Thing. They do special presentations with all these. No more shows, just hour-long specials. Like Daredevil, you can make the exception for that, unless it's on that level. Just, like do an hour-long special. Why are we doing these 6-episode useless shows that don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things? Like, fuck off with that. All right. I like the Miles Morales animated Spider-Verse movies. I think most of us here do. They're pretty good. They actually give Miles a story that,
not you. Why wait 2-3 more years?
I imagine that's to do with the
animation. Well, you see, they promised it this year, so now they're going to go 2 to 3 more years in the future because I mean, to be fair, the second one was very animation. Like the animation was really, there's a lot of effects going on there. So there were, but they also used child labor. That Lego scene that was created by a child. Okay.
Oh my God, Gray. Oh my God. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse will reportedly not be released for another 2 to 3 years. So that means, what, 2027?
I mean, that's kind of dumb. Kids, I know they're trying to go out, they're trying to get, kids into this, but like, kids' attention span isn't that long.
Daphne Keane will reportedly return as Laura X-23 in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Hell yeah, she can come back. Cool by me. She looks great. She's pretty hot. The Scarlet Witch solo movie is reportedly on a pinboard at Marvel Studios.
Yeah, it's Doctor Strange 3.
Why are you doing that? Oh my God.
Hey man, parts of that were really cool. Like there's some real Raimi effects in what the hell is it called? Whatever Madness. I don't know, man. There's some aspects that could be cool. I would like to see a really dark Scarlet Witch film, but I got a feeling we're not going to see that, and they're not going to have a script before they start shooting. It's just, I don't know.
She'll be further misunderstood.
Yeah, the show didn't do her justice, but I don't know. With all the restraints that Raimi had with like the sets already being built and no script, it's like, okay, here's your sets, make it work, go.
Oh, here's what Gray wanted to talk about in a moment. We'll do this after this. Okay?
Oh. I saw a lady, so good times.
Marvel Studios has reportedly made some movements on. Oh, fuck off! That show is trash. Hell no.
I don't know, man.
My dick.
It's not the worst Marvel show that's out there.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst.
Oscar Isaac is decent as the character, but man, I think they tried a couple of weird things with that last season. And then it kind of ended that they're going to have Lady Moon Knight now. So good times.
All right. That's pretty much
superhero.
That's pretty much it. James Cameron says the scripts of Avatar 4 and 5 have already been written. I just reread both of them about a month ago. They're cracking stories. Oh, he said he's doing another Terminator movie too. People said that's great. Didn't he?
Doing a show.
He wrote He wrote Terminator Dark Fate too. Wasn't that considered a steaming pile of shit?
Sure was.
More stuff. Agents of Agents of Shield.
Oh,
okay. No one. I never. 7 episodes in, I was like, nope. I'm not watching that anymore. Nope. It's a D'Onofrio stuff. All right. Okay, so these are the animated projects coming up. Marvel Zombies, which I said it's going to be rated R, 4 episodes. X-Men 97 Season 2. What If Season 3.
Based.
Eyes of Wakanda. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
I think 2 of these shows no one really gives 2 shits about.
Marvel Zombies, I'm kind of interested in. I know the story a little bit.
If they follow the comics, I'll be in for it. If they follow,
this could be their best show if they really did do it good. But then again, how much faith do you have in that? Probably not.
Eyes of Wakanda. Does anyone really want that after?
That's for black people. Even good lord.
And your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh, look, another high school origin story.
Oh, great.
Well, yeah. Kind of talking about doing or at least they were teasing doing the Spider-Man 90. Is it 90?
Oh no, it's
whatever
the thing they've been working on for a few years.
I don't know, man. Like, it would be cool if they kind of brought back that world, but we'll see.
My mind went into the straight up different place when I saw that right there. Okay, it's coming. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man's coming out in November. Okay, and that should be pretty much it. Okay, all right. So let me get the audio up here because Gray said there was some mega beef and drama, like real big meaty drama between the stars if it ends with us. It's crazy.
You heard big meat and you were all in.
You know, no, I like having sex with women and eating up their vaginas to make them blow loads, actually. or was it squirt loads? Doesn't matter. You guys get my metaphor.
Either way.
Oh, I just want to point out the irony here is that her husband right now has a movie out with Hugh Jackman. They love each other. They're getting along so well. The guy in her movie and her are not getting along. You just can't make this up. You just can't. All right. Yeesh. It Ends With Us is out today, and Justin Baldoni is finally talking. All right. It Ends With Us director Justin Baldoni suggests Blake Lively should direct sequel. Better people for that one. Damn. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. It Ends With Us director and star Justin Baldoni isn't sure he's up to the task of directing a sequel to his Blake Lively starring drama. At the movie's New York City premiere on Tuesday, Baldoni told Entertainment Tonight, "I think that there are better people for that one," when asked if he was eager to adapt Colleen Hoover's 2022 sequel novel. "I think Blake Lively's ready to direct. That's what I think," he said. Hey, no. I eat out women. Eating out women is great. I can make them squirt. It is not that hard. I've had so much sex with women at this point. All right. So it seems Jenna Redfield on TikTok was right. Someone DM'd her and said Blake has a deal to direct a sequel 2 days ago. What kind of drama is this? What?
So he's also not showing up for the press and like the premieres with everybody else. He seems to be very far away from everybody else. So perhaps he's not taking it well. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. I mean,
he does play the villain in the film, though.
I mean, does he behind the scenes? Did he find out that they were gonna have her direct the newest one? The second, I mean,
it kind of sounds like it from his answer on the red carpet. Like there are better people for that. But I have no inside scoop other than, hey, there's additional drama other than just the drama of the book and other than the drama of the movie. Hey, there's also this drama with the actors behind the scenes. Good times.
I have to watch this on on digital when it drops. Please drop digital within a month. We are doing a watch party for this. I am watching this shit. Everyone took Blake's side because in Hollywood, they take sides with the biggest stars. Regardless if they are right or wrong, the others are afraid to go against the bullies. I would imagine, okay, I'll say this. She might be pretty difficult to work with, but then again, her husband also is difficult to work with too, as we heard with Kevin Feige. So those are surprise people that she'd be hard to work with. Like, I'm not even surprised. She's some like decent, big shot white lady from New York. I mean, that shouldn't surprise you at all. That should be hard to work with, honestly. All right. What the hell has bitch got to say?
Specifically in my DMs. The first one was this. Somebody who knew someone in production. I know the editor. Blake and Justin hate each other. Hate. Huge drama. Unclear who is right. Don't show my name. So then they said they hate each other over something that happened. Nothing sexy. Then she tried to take over the movie at every turn. The editor sides with Justin and doesn't love Blake, but who knows? I said, I've heard so many sides, but it's clear that Blake and Ryan took over at some point. Well, Justin fought it, and Blake wanted to recut the movie, and her screening scored worse than Justin's. I then asked if...
That's funny. Okay, if that actually was true and they screened hers and it fared worse than his, that would make sense. Because I think actors or actresses have that problem too, where they're like, I just direct the whole movie in production. It's like, I don't know about that. You know, it's one of those common sports notions where, like, if a star player becomes a coach, then they could just do it all because they think, oh, you did it in this aspect, so you can be better in that aspect. It's like,
LeBron James.
How that works.
I agree.
Sorry.
Not everyone should host a show. I agree with you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Yeah, me too.
Never heard back, so I don't know. The other one that I heard was the two main issues I know of were Blake wants to direct the sequels, and I'm pretty sure now has a deal to do so. And after the strikes, they were trying to redo the schedule. Blake didn't agree with the new schedule and also said she needed family time, then showed up in London with Taylor. It caused issues with people who had other jobs lined up, which created more delays. This is where I'm like, okay, so it seems like Blake and Ryan are the issue, but why has everyone unfollowed Justin? What there's something going on with Justin. So I said, interesting. I hadn't heard that. Still curious about why everyone unfollowed Justin. If it's a Blake versus Justin issue, why did everyone take her side? I heard from another person that many of the crew sided with Justin, but it seems like the cast isn't doing anything with him. She said, from what I heard, she caused issues with and for a lot of the crew. Blake and Ryan aren't known for being nice, and I'm guessing it's probably...
Come on, we did hear this from the Deadpool Wolverine rumors that Ryan Reynolds was insufferable to work with, actually. Now, keep in mind, him and his wife both have these rumors about them now. I'm just pointing out it's not a coincidence. She hasn't been in a big blockbuster tentpole since 2018. Come on, that's when they got married and shit. Later on, they had kids, so probably hasn't been around a lot of people except for kids for a while.
Just coming from them. Okay. So what I've realized is that everyone has their own opinions and facts and perspective. Honestly, I don't know if there's a good guy and a bad guy in this situation. It feels like there might have been something that happened with Justin. I don't know. Maybe the studio's like, just ignore him. This is the Blake show now. I don't know. Maybe Blake is like, you won't be in the sequel if you don't, ice him out. I don't know. Maybe Justin did do something. I have heard mixed things. I've heard more people defend him than defend Blake. I've also heard a few people accuse him of being dramatic and misogynistic, which surprised me because I've listened to him on his podcast and he doesn't seem that way. Again, I do not know the truth. I am trying to uncover the truth. I want to know what's going on because I'm nosy. This movie is going to be a big deal. One thing I do want to mention is there were multiple delays during the strike, both the writer's strike and the actor's strike. I think things changed then. I believe this was the original poster and now it is just Blake. That may be because of the studio wanting it to be more focused on women. Makes sense.
She's a more bankable star. That would make sense from a studio point of view. She's way more known and it will be easier to attract an audience. Then again, the age of the movie star is not really there, but I'd be honest, that's probably their only way they're even thinking about that.
She's also a bigger
Okay, but have you seen his abs?
I'm not gay. I like having sex with women, and I make them squirt. It's easy,
Originally, this movie was supposed to come out in February and then got moved to August, which is very annoying for Blake and Ryan because his movie was coming out in July. So she really honestly didn't have a lot of time to promote this movie because Ryan and Blake have a rule that they're not going to be promoting movies at the same time. So she was home with the kids probably while he was promoting this.
As she should be home with the kids. That's her job.
Now she's promoting hers. Really got maybe 1 or 2 weeks max. That might be another issue of why she's mad at him. I don't know. In conclusion, we may never know the truth of what happened unless they tell us. I'm just hearing from people who have heard from people, rumors upon rumors. There's no actual truth. I don't know what is the truth. I'm trying to figure it out because I want to know. But again, I don't live in Hollywood. I don't have any connections currently to people out there. People are very opinionated about this movie because of both what's happened behind the scenes as well as what the story is about and what the subject matter is. So I am trying to tread very lightly on this. There is a lot going on and we might never know, but I just wanted to kind of make that follow-up video with just what I've heard.
All right, Gray, what do you think about all that updated information?
Yeah, there's a lot of drama. It sounds like MSK, only, in a chick flick this time.
Hey, I like chick flicks. I like when the man gets the lady and can have a lot of hot sex with them. I've had so much sex. It's just easy at this point. Lady, I'm not gay. My God. Good Lord. Man, I remember I was spanking my wife and putting my fingers inside of her vagina from the back. And she loved that. Oh, my God. Whew. Good Lord. She was blowing me harder than... Okay, well, perhaps not YouTube conversation. Hello. Yeah. So that's our weekend box office. I guess I don't know what words you would say. Party, catastrophe. Well, if you're I was gonna say this too. Both of their movies premiering in August. Ooh, that would be tough because factor if her movie can take in $50 million on its own, or how much has it taken in? Let me see. Make sure I have that.
I think hers is 50. I think Wolverine was 54.2.
Yeah, it's hers. Let me see. I'm gonna have to, but I don't really read novels like that shit. But I would potentially read that book just to see how much they changed in the movie. Actually, all right. It ends with us. Yeah, go
ahead. So in the movie, they do kind of tasteful flashbacks. In the novel, instead of flashbacks, what you get is journal entries, where the conceit of the journal entries is she's writing to her favorite television star, Ellen DeGeneres, and these letters to Ellen, like a conversation with Ellen DeGeneres. They factor in heavy, and that's how you get the backstory of her previous relationship and what happened with her parents. But I think they did it a much more tasteful way in the movie. From the way that I understand it, they combined a lot of those journal entries to just make a flashback.
Domestic, $56 million, $29 million internationally, and $86 million worldwide. So it fared better domestically than internationally. 2 hour and 10-minute drama romance movie. Holy effing shit. Good Lord. So you gotta take your wife to the movie theaters to see a 2 hour and 10-minute thing. I would if I had a wife, and then she'd probably blow me in the theater because we wouldn't be paying attention to the screen, obviously. That's literally why you go to those movies
for. Movie. This is not that type of movie.
Probably not. But then again,
if you want to take her to a movie to cry, this is probably the one.
Oh shit, man! Oh my God.
I had a buddy who took us a girl who was dating to see 50 Shades of Grey. What was the second one? I don't remember. And she thought it was supposed to be like this romance movie. And she cried thinking like some scenes were like really poignant and stuff. He's like, what are you crying about? She told him, he was like, it's a movie about like a dude like treating a woman like shit and blah 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 blah. And she was like, flipped her lid and dumped him for bringing her to a movie like that. She wanted to see it.
Gosh, I wanted to see it too, but my theater didn't get it. And I understand that it might be a little frustrating to compete with Deadpool, Wolverine, and as we mentioned here, nothing really was going to be competing with that unless it was something like Despicable Me 4 or potentially Alien. No, not even Alien Romulus can compete with it. Really, honestly, Alien Romulus will do like good, but it won't be doing on like that level, So, I want to ask you the Batman show. Do you have that on that website?
I do not.
Okay. If anyone has any websites for me to watch certain new stuff, just let me know, and I would love to dibble and dabble in that. Actually, send them privately to me. All right. Also, 50 Shades of Black movie was awesome.
I heard that was a good movie.
Next year's MSK found blowing. That's never going to happen. What's going to happen in that is 5 women chose to have an orgy is 6.
Why is it 5 dudes are going to blow him?
6 women. No, it'll be 5 women and me having an orgy in a movie theater. There you go. That's the scandal.
While I clean your apartment. Bro, apparently we're setting that up. I'm going to California to clean your apartment.
Oh my God, man. No, are you let's see, because Gray can't come to the FNT meetup potentially next year, because Nate said he was going to potentially come to the FNT meetup, the Geeks and Gamers thing. If we just start putting away money right now as a group, just put away money like $5, $10 each, we could probably save up enough to get people to come.
Well, I need to find a job.
Oh yeah, you're right. You might need one of those.
I'm still
you have that.
The injured shelf right now.
God, you need to heal up, man. Good Lord, do I have to give you some like medicine to heal you?
I need surgery.
All right, so we have. Can you work at Walmart in the meantime?
I can't stand up for a long period of time. My back is so
what? We can't do part time for like 4 hours a day.
If I work, I lose all benefits.
You're right. That's the give and get when it comes to that stuff. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
No. 5 women are going to suck me off. I am not gay under any circumstance.
5 women penis. Tony.
Oh my God, man. Why do you guys do this? God, man. 5 women blew me. Easy. Having sex with girls is easy, honestly. Just saying.
That you live on.
All right, I'll ask you guys. Reverse cowgirl or doggy style?
Not doing it. Not doing
Gray?
it.
What are we just assuming which one you take it in most?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Because from how you speak, I'm assuming reverse cowgirl.
That's just really, really gay.
Okay, so I'm a visual person. I just fucking pictured that in my head.
You're gay. You're gay. That's just
oh God.
Oh God.
It burns the flesh.
Like missionaries overrated. Doggy style would probably be like the best one. Would you count? No, 6'9" can't count as a sex position. There's no actual.
Not doing it.
Nope. I'm just saying.
Not doing it.
Reverse cowgirl and cowgirl are the best. The kings, actually. This lady's so lucky I can't punish her because I'm on the internet. You be getting punished in some ways. Let's just say that. Some of the punishment of all time. Allegedly in Minecraft. Yeah. All right. Any other news coming out? I don't think so. We could cover some of the big stuff actually. I don't think anything. No, anything's coming out.
I think it was something else I wanted to talk about. I can't remember what it was. It was entertainment related.
Are you hyped for that Transformers anime movie coming out? Because I'm sure not.
My kids are. Well, of course, if it's superheroes or Transformers, they eat it up. They don't care what it is.
Okay. Good Lord. There's nothing else that I can assume coming out. Because wait, hold on, I forgot. We did the trailer reaction to Snow White already. We're like, yep. Snow White and the Multiverse of Madness. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's certainly that. It's only the movie ever made. I'll give it that. What did you think about that video I put in the group chat with LeBron dissing that kid for trying to get a picture with him? Like, what a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
You don't know what he's going through. Maybe he's in the
just winning a gold medal.
Gray,
that's some tough times.
Gray sweeping. Gray, why are you sweeping for this man?
I'm just saying, like, have you ever like been like, not right now? Like, just not now, dude.
That's not what he did to the kid, though. That's not what he did to the kid. Like, she was a fucking dick to the kid.
I mean, some little bastards deserve it.
Maybe so.
He just asked him for a picture with someone that he probably looks up to as a legend in his mind.
And I know it was the show was a Michael Jordan highlight reel, not necessarily to feature the Bulls, but the Last Dance, they showed Jordan actually stopping on the fucking highway while driving to give an autograph to people.
Well, yeah, but he was a good guy. Nobody's ever accused him of that.
He was a dick. He was a dick. Jordan was a dick.
Jordan was a pretty
but
a lot of people.
I'm just saying, you said that he viewed him as a legend. Legends shouldn't be obtainable. You can't approach a legend. Come on.
Gray, get a broom and start sweeping, and don't forget the corners. Okay, make sure all the dust is off the floor. God damn, he looked like he was 9-10 years old, and he just saw LeBron James. Is like, I don't know, man. That's just fuck that guy,
now,
man.
I thought I had gotten snubbed by Jordan back in, was it 91? They played the Nuggets in the Superdome, like an exhibition preseason game. And I go up to him with a hat and a marker and I ask for an autograph. He looks at me, laughs in my face and turns away. Come to find out, it was not Michael Jordan. It was a Michael Jordan lookalike contest, and the winner got to sit in a recliner like courtside, and that was the guy. Like I was like, my dad was like, "Yeah, Jordan's a fucking piece of shit." My dad always hated Jordan. He's like, "Yeah, Jordan's a piece of shit." He's like yelling out, like, "Fuck you, fuck you!" I'm like, Dad, the game's fixing to start. They're about to come out for warm-ups. I don't think that's Michael Jordan. He's just sitting down on a fucking recliner. And I was like, "No, that's him. That's him." And then the team comes out and you see Jordan in the court. I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, that's not Michael Jordan. That's just some dude who was just a dick to me. That wasn't Jordan."
Man.
I was 11. Thing. Yeah.
Why was Thor crying in Deadpool and Wolverine? Yeah, why was Thor crying? Why was Thor crying? Was he crying because Deadpool died in a multiverse?
I can guarantee you that will be paid off at some point if Ryan Reynolds is not kicked out of the MCU. I guarantee that will be paid off.
Yeah, if him and his wife have a reputation of being hard to work with, like what we just saw, oh my God, man. She's so lucky she's hot. Because people will put up a lot.
So you're saying they should do something with Bo DeMeo?
Ooh.
Just saying.
Animated Deadpool show.
The hard to work with throuple.
Oh. Yes, Captain.
No, man. It's just what people got to be difficult to work with. I get it. It's a lot of pressure.
Did you say white people got to be difficult?
No. It's like why.
Oh, okay. So
I understand. Like, why is she got to be difficult to work with? She hasn't been in a big movie since like 2018. It's like she got no clout right now.
This is someone's someone telling the story. It could be completely wrong.
Yeah,
I've literally seen shit go down and a person go on the news and say, "Oh yeah, this." I'm like, none of those fucking things happened. Not one of those things happened. And then they gave an interview to a newspaper. Not one of those things happened.
And then people have to factor in when it comes to stories like that, people's perception of what happened is different from other people's perceptions of what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, and keep in mind, as we know, with how people work in Hollywood and how people are nowadays, there are some really sensitive ass people out there where like any level of aggression, even though it's not even that bad, will set someone off to think that you're a toxic person. So yeah, keep in mind, got to take all of this stuff with just a grain of salt for the moment until more information comes out. Actually,
I always tell people I encourage you to find the truth out. Dig.
I dug in my wife's ass. Does that count?
Yeah. I bet you found the truth, didn't you?
Wouldn't that be a bunch of ladies banging me on my pillow since I was dead?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds great. That actually sounds great. Sign me up for that. Wherever that is, count me in.
It's a joke from when I was a kid in the 80s. Shit.
Oh my gosh, man!
You can tell a good joke when it makes it 40-something years.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's got legs.
Yeah.
All right. I think that pretty much wraps it up here for tonight. We had a great show. In and out, just like I do with my wife. I get inside, get out, pull out slowly, and then
that's what you like her to do.
I don't know what that's like. I got too many kids.
God, man. You're the protection plan? God
no,
damn, man.
No.
So you guys, what is that? Like you got a subscription to like your condoms or something? What's your protection plan?
Condoms are for losers, just saying.
Protection plan was pray.
All right. Darnell, let's start with you. You got anything planned coming up for your channel? Like people know about?
Curse of Strahd Saturday at Nate's channel. Probably tomorrow night with Top G's if I don't keep getting the crud that's going around. Apparently everyone's getting sick.
Yeah,
and probably Friday night after the Rogues Gallery if I'm not dead, I'll go to Friday Bangers. Bang hers and slowly working on the music. It's kind of taking a back seat, but still chugging along.
All right. Mr. Poupadegre. What you got planned coming up?
Thank you. You pronounced it in the proper French. I appreciate that. So supposedly I'm a YouTuber. As such, I have some videos that should be coming out. I'm in the middle of like 3 of them. They really should be out soon. So yeah, just definitely hold your breath for those. But if you can't get enough of me, come over to That Darn Kidda's channel every Thursday for The Thinkers. Who are the Thinkers, you say? It's a group of people, a diverse cast, if you will, from at least 3 different continents who disagree about everything, but do it somewhat amicably. Come over, hear the news, listen to us, and decide who's the winner. Have a think with us. YouTube/That Darn Kidda. Good times. MSK is banned from there. Good times. But that's about all I got going on. What about you, MSK? Are we going to get episode 4 of Borderlands Sucks or whatever that is?
Probably.
Ride the wave.
I might have already did the video, and it's supposed to be scheduled coming out tomorrow. Maybe
Ride the wave, baby.
Yeah, and then probably I don't know. What I'll do tonight, probably bang my wife and unload a load in her. I don't know, honestly. Well, I streamed 3 times today. We already did open spoiler discussion for Borderlands, streamed League, and then we do this show. I like told people tonight. Selena couldn't make it. I was gonna invite her anyway because she's a white lady, but she dealing with her and Iron dealing with some sort of a flu. Yikes! Obviously.
Yeah, man.
Not good.
School started and kids are just passing it around to everybody now.
God, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. Holy crap. And then what the heck? Oh my, that's pretty brutal.
Karen,
likeness? The police thing.
Oh. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sting?
He's still alive, right?
Yes, he is.
So, yes, I have a new. So I'm currently uploading all the seasons of the Cloud9 podcast to Rumble because, as you guys know, what happened before with my big channel, I'm going to make sure all my content is secured. Will I go back and upload my first original videos from this channel up to Rumble? Because I only started uploading videos to Rumble, I think, around when Barbenheimer dropped, and I was doing like Yu-Gi-Oh content on this channel too. That's why I started uploading the content at. And then I've uploaded the comic book content here as well. And then I'm thinking about, it's probably safe if I just go back and upload the original content here. That way it's just, if anything happens, I don't lose everything, obviously. But I'll probably do that in the future when I have some more time. But currently right now, the Cloud9 podcast seasons are getting uploaded to Rumble. I just finished putting out the first 2 seasons. I'm currently working on season 3. And I have new episodes of this show and the Cloud9 podcast getting uploaded to the podcasting platform. So if you can't watch the show live, you can just consume the show on any of the podcasting platforms where you watch your podcast. And new content is dropping, actually, from myself. So you guys will really, really enjoy that. Just don't get What does that mean? What is that? I don't know what that means. Skeetered.
It's only a matter of time.
I didn't even hold on. What's that word mean? Skeetered. What does that mean? Skeeter definition.
Urban Dictionary, maybe.
A mosquito? I'm not a mosquito.
Well,
look it up in the Urban Dictionary.
I mean, you do suck.
A skeeter is a promiscuous female who sleeps around with many men and enjoys getting skeet in her face, breasts, anus, and lower back. Does describe
you.
Oh, Skeeter Jean is a professional Chris Hansen impersonator.
What the fuck? Oh, God.
The other one described you as well, though.
No way, man. Not believing it. I am not people like that. I am normal, actually. Good God.
That's a bit far. You're a person.
He's definitely a person that's lived.
Yes, I'm certainly one of the human beings of all time. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. But yes, anything else you guys want to say before we head out, actually?
No, man. It's just, man, having some really good times lately on the shows, dude. Really enjoying the atmosphere here.
No, and we like that. That's awesome. Like, everyone knows it's all jokes and fun, and I want people to know it's all jokes and fun. It's not anything serious, you know?
I'm not joking.
Like Chloe said that the mood has been like different lately. It's been very, I don't know, very fun. I could definitely see where she's coming from. This is the first show that my face wasn't hurting in the first 5 minutes.
Well, sorry.
No. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I needed a night off.
Yeah, and make sure to buy some Gamer Chicks book paperback. Was it $10? The hardcover is what, $20? 2 of them. Yeah. So if you are into indie novels and fantasy and romance and adventure and all that stuff, go and buy her books. Actually, I know Iron and Mr. Berger are going to be doing an indie promo show. As people know, I've had many indie people on. Even if you're an indie novelist, even though it's hard for me to really get into reading book novels, if you want to come on and tell me about your story and promote your book, you're always more than welcome to do that. I'll listen to your story, and I'll even get inside your mind about why you created it. Don't worry. I'll be that guy that listens.
Here's one thing I forgot about. Our WNBA is starting up again in 2 days. So we'll be bringing up our bringing back our review show. Would you call it?
Yeah. When she told me that Cage is a gay hermaphrodite incubus, what a character that is.
That's a mouthful. Literally.
Right? I told her the same thing. It's like, can I be a hot rich guy in your book? She was like, no, you get to be a succubus. And I'm like, okay, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God. Wait, before we go, Gray, what happened to that video you were working on? The one about Leslie Headlamp, the Harvey Weinstein broad.
That's a good question. So I'm in the middle of making that, and then I took a week-long vacation. So that's what I mean by, supposedly I'm a YouTuber. Very soon, I've got near 3 hours of footage of people just talking shit about but what her job used to be, and then kind of going on way hardcore from there. I just think it's a bad argument. There's so many things to actually critique about that show. Do that. Just what somebody did 20 years ago is not I don't know. I don't think you should forever shame somebody because of a shitty job they had 20 years ago. But you'll get my full case in this upcoming video. So if you haven't had your fill of Leslie Headland, I'm sure you definitely want to watch another video on that now. But good times. I like to strike while the iron is very cold.
Very cold. Oh,
I'm with you about that. But at the same time, that's the route they take. And occasionally, you want to take the low road too. So if they set this as the standard, then they have to live by the standard they set.
These aren't real Sydney Sweeney pictures, right? Because if these are, that would be incredible.
Apparently she's done. She wants to keep doing nude scenes. She said
that's good to me too. Great. I will make sure I watch them for science purposes. Very, very closely.
I haven't seen Euphoria. I have no no desire to see Euphoria at all.
Me neither. I don't know. I haven't watched those kind of shows in forever. Last one I watched was Pretty Little Liars, and that one, man, was that certainly a show ever made in those later seasons. God damn. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Kage. So Naruto has Hokages, I imagine. So Kage is a gay hermaphrodite incubus. What a character that is. But yes, I do wish.
So you identify as a Hokage.
I see what you did there.
I mean, I have had sex with a lot of women in the hundreds, in the 200s, actually, if you believe me.
I actually had a boss who used to work for it. He laughed at me when he asked my number. I came with some stupidly small number. And he was laughing at me. I'm in the hundreds, man. I'm like, okay, good for you. You want a fucking medal from me? I mean,
yeah. Oh, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't even believe me. So that's good. No, no.
Generally,
sex,
no.
No sex for me. I'm just gonna wait until marriage. That's
no sex in the champagne room. That was a great Chris Rock song, man.
Oh God! If people believe that I had sex with 100, if people have believed that I've had sex with 100 women, your brain is not working.
Hey,
nobody believes that it was women.
I I've sex with about 5 women, I think, actually. Yeah, maybe 5. You know, back in my heyday, it's 5 a night. I'm just kidding, guys. These are all
the bodies
jokes.
ever recovered?
Hey, yo, holy crap, man! God, oh, I just can't do it. It's just,
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Friend of mine got asked his body count once by a chick at a bar once. She was not expecting him to rattle off his kill count in the room.
My buddy did the same thing.
MSK's kill count and body count are exactly the same as well.
we were at a restaurant, and they have a bar in the restaurant. We were eating, and this girl was talking. It was a few weeks ago, and she asked him that, and he gave her his, because he was in Afghanistan. He gave her his kill count, and she's like, "What?
Wow."
He's like, "Oh, wait, you mean people I've killed or people I've slept with?" She like, "Oh, that's out of there." Didn't wait for an explanation. He was a Marine.
Bruh, that's crazy. Bro, that is not something you want to be telling people. Hey, these are how many people I've offed. Like probably not like, you know, leading material to sleep with a woman. Yeah, you know, but like sex is boring when you've had it a lot of times like I have, you know. It's great, but you know, not what I live for. I live to produce quality content for you guys, actually.
That's one reason I was called the slurs in school, because that was never important to me. Like,
yeah.
If it happened, it happened. But I was not. I wasn't driven by that need. I'm still not driven by that need. I used to be called. You know, my ex-wife was one too. She was like,
I used to
pissed because I was not trying to like nail her 24/7. Like
I used to have a problem where like girls that I knew, this was a long time ago, not that
used to,
girls would literally love, even like not even having sex. These girls would love when I would detail what I would do to them, like in a paragraph. They wanted actual literal details of what I would do to them step by step. Girls love that. If you any guy out there, if you want to get into if you want to entice a girl's brain to talk to you a little bit more, talk about what you would do to them hypothetically. And just their girls love that stuff, man.
But spell it right.
Yeah.
Punctuation.
I mean, are you saying because I'm black I wouldn't be able to spell right?
No. I'm actually referring to my wife, my current wife. She we met on Tinder. She said she was talking like 4 or 5 dudes, and she was like, the reason I kept talking to you is because you would type properly. You'd spell, and use punctuation.
Yeah.
And she goes, and these guys were like CUZ instead of because, and you were like spelling proper. I'm like, it's important. If I don't spell properly, use punctuation, it drives me nuts.
Oof. So yeah, it is a key to you know, tell women what you would do to them, and that is kind of something that I haven't
saying that, but I don't think that's correct. I have watched you in action trying to tell many a women what you want to do to them. It's never seemed to be successful.
I'm doing that to joke with you on stream. I'm not doing that seriously. I'm not trying to.
Next meetup, I'm getting this man drunk, and I'm getting this man drunk and getting him. He's gonna find his game.
I'm not drinking at all.
That's my goal.
Hell no. Nope. I can. I don't know. I didn't even drink there. The only thing I drank was like Coke because I was thirsty.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll drink at a bar is Coke. It's the only time I'll ever drink sodas at a bar. Like I'm drinking just the regular Coke that they have. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coke's pretty good at the bar.
Honestly, tastes great. It tastes way better than stuff.
You want to elaborate? What do you mean by Coke?
I also like the taste of
Coke. The liquid Coke. What do you?
Yeah, when you get the drips.
Yeah.
There's a reason McDonald's Coke fountain Cokes are fucking the shit.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Turn that juice up.
Like there's like each fast food place has a different way they do the drinks. At McDonald's, I saw the there was an article I lost. I didn't read it, explaining why McDonald's Cokes taste so fucking great at McDonald's.
Yeah, like I don't drink, so at the bar if they have a Coke or whatever, they usually always do because the Coke and rum, it's like a thing that goes together. I just ask for a glass of that. That'll get me through the night. Honestly, the problem here is that if you leave it unattended and you're just talking and you put it down, you leave it a little unattended, it gets so fizzled out in like a few seconds. That's what sucks, honestly, you know? But yeah.
But when you attend it, it doesn't get fizzled out?
God, I hate this, man.
If I tell you I'm going to get you drunk, I am going to make sure you're safe. I can't stand when people are like, yeah, I'm going to get you drunk, and then they leave you to like die or whatever. Like, no, dude, if I tell you I'm going to do that to you and you're like, yeah, I'm down, I will make sure your ass gets home safely and you're good.
You only think coke at a bar? Fun. No. Well, if you're having a stroke, I think you mean drink, honestly. Yeah. I don't. Alcohol is for like certain types of women. I'm just kidding.
But coke's not just for bars.
Like, generally
also
speaking.
in Hollywood writing rooms and Wall Street executive offices.
Hollywood tables, honestly.
Power meetings.
Friday at 5 p.m. at the local car dealership.
Personally, I think the bar Coke tastes good. I think bar Coke tastes great.
They do, yeah.
It tastes way better than the stuff out of the can.
They taste. I think it's because they store them where they store the kegs.
They might have better refrigerators or kegs.
They do. There was a restaurant called Twin Peaks. It was started by a co-founder of Hooters.
Yeah,
same whole concept. You know, it was like lumberjack type stuff. And they kept their beer at a certain temperature, and their Cokes tasted fucking great. It was like right above freezing. And they kept the Coke kegs in the same place with the beer kegs. It was so good.
I do miss Coke and freezing. Yeah, good time.
Yeah. Oh, no shit. Damn. Yeah, I'm with you, gamer. Like, I'd rather drink at home. For the price of one beer at a bar, I could buy a fucking 6-pack. I could buy a case for $3 beers.
It is ridiculous. Yeah, I've been to a few shows recently, and it's just like, God damn. Like, I don't know how people afford to get drunk at bars anymore.
I don't get it. Like, I went, where the fuck was it? Somewhere in New Orleans. It was $9 freaking for a bottle.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. When you go to the bar, do you do that? Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys, everyone usually does this, but I don't know if you guys do it. You might take your card back. You know, they say that they'll take your card if you're going to be there all night.
Yeah, you put a tab. Yeah.
Or do you just get a few drinks here and there and then you just?
I'll open a tab in case like a buddy comes in. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna buy you around. I'm gonna buy you a drink. But I mean, I'm always doing the math. I hate math. I'm doing the math in my head how much I spend.
Yeah. All right, what you gotta say? Walter said, I can understand not drinking. I don't either, but only drinking Coke at a bar is hilarious.
No, yeah, I think he put thinking on purpose. I think.
Oh no, I'll just fucking because I fucking hate that guy. God, I hate Walter.
Yeah,
I drink at home. Can't get pulled over
for everybody, man.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know. Dr. Pepper is just maybe okay. So I had Dr. Pepper a lot when I was younger, and I just couldn't get into it. Maybe if I have it. Maybe if I just drink it now, I'll like it better. I could be wrong, you know. But Dr. Pepper is
cherry. Dr. Pepper is the shit.
Cherry Coke is good. Actually, my favorite soda is actually when I did drink soda back in the day. It was vanilla Coke. Though that to me tasted really good. You don't like vanilla Coke?
No.
Okay. Really? Holy shit.
Yeah, like when people make Coke floats, I'll make mine with a chocolate ice cream, not vanilla. I hate vanilla.
Okay. Vanilla Coke for me would be Sprite. There was like Sierra Mist, Baja Blast. There's a lot actually.
Baja Blast?
Baja Blast is tasty good. Baja Blast. Did you Code Red it can go here and there. Nail White, Dr. Pepper, and RC Cola. Okay, were you guys Team Pepsi or Team RC?
Ooh, that's a close one. I like Pepsi.
Yeah.
RC is to me it tastes like shit now.
Vanilla
it used to be good back in the day. 80s RC was fucking shit.
Okay, I'll be honest here. I never had cream soda. That was the one thing that I never had when I was ever drinking soda.
That's the only type of cream you've never enjoyed?
That's gay. And anything that has to do with like black cherry usually tastes like shit. I just know.
Now there's a little place in the mall. It's like the nearest mall to me. It's like an hour away. They have those are like $5 stores. Everything's like $5. It's not high five. It's like a little $5 store. And I bought like a couple little like 4-pack cardboard things and fill them with cherry and black cherry drinks. Those little drinks, black cherries, are good. Like the IBC root beer, you have a black cherry one now. It's really good.
IBC is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So MSK, you hate Dr. Pepper. What's your stance on root beer?
I think it's just overrated.
You said you don't like it. You don't care for it. You haven't had it since you were a child. So it's been a few weeks.
It's been a while. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. You know, the high seas are good actually. Powerade out of the fountain's pretty solid. I'm only excited.
I only like cherry flavor or lemon lime. Powerade again. Yeah. That's all I like.
I'm addicted to mug cream soda and can't get it where I live.
Oh, what? Oh, dude.
I never had that.
Cream soda is awesome. MSK doesn't know what he's missing out on.
Yeah, cream soda. I'm not a fan, but I won't choose it. But if it's given to me, I'll drink it. Absolutely.
RC, you have to drink it,
especially if you go to like Texas or something, like Big Red. Like,
Big Red.
Lena understands me. See, God Lord, see, the white women understand me here. Drink.
Untrue.
Was stationed in South Korea. Their Pepsi was made with real sugar, better than our Pepsi. I would imagine.
Damn.
I imagine telling the truth.
I love me some Mexican Coke, man.
You love Mexicans?
Yeah. But Mexican Coke specifically, real tasty. Real sugar. They use the real stuff.
Dude, Dr. Pepper is like a lot of people's top 5 sodas ever. I think it's like, if I had to really look at most brands that I've drank for soda, that would probably be like lower than most.
My father-in-law was obsessed with Dr. Pepper.
I'll do a video reviewing me drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna just drink it and be like, oh God, the whole thing. I'll do it. Big Red is good. I like the blue one. Actually, the blue one was good. There's a blue kind for that, and it's great.
Man, there's some freaking sodas from the 80s I can't remember that are discontinued or fucking awesome.
God. What else is there? We should do a soda tier list at one point.
There's a Dr. Pepper museum in Texas.
Let me go through some of these right now. This is just an image. We're not doing a tier list, actually. We're just gonna look at the internet.
This is something we should list.
Yeah, I do want to do a soda tier list. Gamer lady, we got to do a soda tier list. Everyone, like at some point,
what?
We're gonna do a soda tier list. No, it's not a tier list. This is just. Let's do okay. So
the cherry pop. That's I never heard of that one before.
Yeah, me neither. Honestly,
no.
Hold on, give me a moment.
It was a weird fake looking can.
I wanted to take that
man.
Off there.
Those are awesome.
Okay. Let's do images. All right. Let's just go through them. It doesn't matter. I can't go large. Anything with diet tastes like shit. Diet. Only thing that's good is Diet Coke. That's like barely passable. Anything diet on any level is bad. Crush is great.
Crush. Fuck yeah.
I completely disagree with you on the diet thing.
You like?
I don't know.
Diet
well,
Coke?
I was raised on it, man. Like it's the only thing like my mom and dad drank, so like that tastes right to me. Where like regular Coke just tastes off. But I get it. I'm weird.
Fanta? I haven't never had Fanta orange. I've only had orange in other brands. Actually,
I assumed you'd had a lot of orange drink.
That's I had grape drink a lot. Sierra, they call it Sierra Twist now. Okay,
what?
Sierra Mist was good when they were calling it Sierra Mist. I don't know what Sierra Twist tastes like.
Fago, the cola I like. I can get that at the local.
You were raised on diet too. We had we were poor as hell one time. Diet. People came over. We got these donations one time, and outside of when we drank Diet Coke, when I had Diet Orange, Diet Root Beer, anything that was diet from any popular brand, it tastes like absolute dog water.
Yes,
I don't even know how you guys drank that shit. It's disgusting. That's like Diet Orange. That was just bad. That's just awful. That might be one of the top worsts I've ever put in my mouth ever, metaphorically speaking, obviously.
Obviously not physically, because the test and everything.
7-Up is good. What else here? These are good too. I like these. I like the orange one. That's
Doritos are awesome, Doritos, man.
Yeah. Mountain Dew's good. Most of Mountain Dew products are pretty good. Root beer is overrated trash. Sorry.
So that's what I was asking you earlier. I think you like simple flavors, MSK. I don't think you can understand complicated flavor profiles.
You had Orbits?
I remember that horrible shit.
Good. I love that stuff.
But they're just like drops of oil. Like it's so weird.
It's like boba tea. I'm not a boba tea guy, but
that was not tapioca.
No, it's not tapioca. It's like little Jello pieces. I like.
Oh man, spiked Stewart's. I want Stewart's spiked sodas.
Never heard of that before.
RC grape soda. Only reason I don't like root beer is because I get sick on the Walmart one when I was a kid. Okay, yeah, I've tried both brands. I've tried the name brand and the off. They're both just bad.
United Sodas.
Yeah.
You say you've tried both brands, as in there's only two brands of root beer.
Yeah, we've had like
I've had Mug and Walmart. I've had both of them.
So root beer, the big one that they have is MTW. Yeah, the Mug one right here. AW.
Barks is
NW, Barks, Mugs, Dads, IBC.
What is the obsession with root beer though? I don't get it.
It's delicious. It is a complex flavor profile that plays with your tongue. It tickles the sweet part while gently stroking the savory buds.
That sounds gay.
And then that umami. So why don't you like it?
Tastes like shit.
But IBC cream soda is also great.
Right when you put it in your mouth, it tastes so flat and gross. It has this horrible aftertaste to it. Like the initial going in isn't that bad, but it's the aftertaste that is just tastes like a truck. I don't know what trash they put in that soda. They're putting in heroin and cum because that is what you get out of that soda.
You know what sucks? That Zevia shit. The Zevia cola. I love ginger ale.
Yeah,
that ginger ale tastes like fucking ass.
My dad got super into like health stuff in the last few years, but he's super into stevia for some reason. It is the bitterest sweetening agent I've had, and I think I've had like all of them. But man, some people really like it. I'm sure it's like you guys feel with Diet Coke, but yeah, that one's too intense for me. And I love my cancer stuff.
I've given it a shot. I've tried. I just can't drink diets.
I prefer vaginas. I like licking those.
Now all the studies are showing that the sweetener in those diet drinks, diet sodas, cause dementia and Alzheimer's.
Really?
Yeah, but it doesn't knock me out of ketosis. So trade-offs.
Okay, Gray. Well, hold on. There's root beer flavored. There's root beer
ice cream. Yep. There's Dr. Pepper. There's Dr. Pepper
float's
ice cream.
All in the tub. The tub contains the float.
There's root beer float ice cream.
Yeah, well, look, the Bluebell A&W. They have A&W. They have a Dr. Pepper ice cream. It's actually pretty decent.
I love root beer float. Only thing root beer I'll tolerate. Wow, I don't want to start a food channel. I'm not doing that, but I will definitely.
If you do, I am being fucking involved in that.
You do videos, okay? Okay, we'll make some collabs where we like some of us can buy food.
There's a reason I'm fat.
Hey, gamer lady, we got to do a soda tier list at one point. Oh my god, it'd be so fun to do these things. Breyers, A&W root beer float ice cream. That sounds great.
Breyers is pretty decent. The Bluebell is the shit.
I had an eye doctor straight tell me to avoid diet soda.
I've heard that too.
Ziva is horrible. When I first started keto, I tried to lie to myself that I like them. The aftertaste is a killer.
It's so bad. It's such bitter aftertaste. I can't get into that
That's
stuff.
why I can't eat chicken tenders. Chicken tenders have horrible aftertaste. Awful aftertaste, man.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, they've always had bad aftertaste to me.
Okay.
I still need to do my video on comparing a Feastable to a Hershey bar. Then do it, lady. Then just do it.
Okay, so
just do it.
This soda, the United sodas that I was looking at what you were showing, Cherry Pop, $35 fucking for a 12
Cherry Pop ice cream?
No, it's called United Sodas. Cream, it's United Sodas, and the Cherry Pop flavors, $35 for a fucking 12-pack.
You didn't factor in shipping yet.
Okay, moving forward, once in a while, when I can talk to James, we're gonna do some ice. We're gonna do some food tasting videos. Just a few. You know,
dude, I'm all about trying weird shit. I used to for our D&D games. I used to work at supermarkets in high school, and I would buy like all the weird fucking snacks that you didn't see anywhere, and I'd bring them to the game. And dude, they're so good.
Yeah, maybe it was the texture about how they're made, about how they're more well done.
What's the taste like?
Oh, the bad as eggs, man. You know how eggs have really bad aftertaste?
Are they shaped like little dinosaurs or something?
No. Oh my god. I'm not and if I say they're really long, you guys are gonna think I'm gay.
Do they come in a kid cuisine box by any chance?
What is wrong with you?
Have you tried Raising Cane's chicken fingers?
Those ones don't have bad aftertaste.
No,
those ones don't.
No. Theirs is never freaking frozen.
She says $50 for a 12-pack of cocaine.
Sounds like a deal, man.
Lady, are you a drug addict? What the hell?
I mean, this is $35 for a fucking 12-pack of soda. Like, what is so special about this shit?
Well, they went with minimalism for their design.
Yeah, clearly.
You know, you're paying for that minimalism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Selena says Bluebell was the hometown ice cream back in Arkansas.
Yeah, Bluebell's
awesome.
It's a southern brand, and what I don't like about Bluebell is you can't go to the store and expect them to have the flavor you want, because what Bluebell does is, hey, you own a store, I want 35 gallons. They'll send you 35 random fucking gallons. They never send the same shit every time.
Cocaine energy drink, man. Every meth head would love that. God damn.
Let's go.
No, it's just original recipe Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
That's great. Yeah. I'm not a drug addict, so I would never know. Well, yeah. Speaking of all this sweets and stuff, I'm gonna do some special videos on trying this stuff out. Maybe kind of cool, Maybe just do live streams of them. You like those?
You're saying you could quit anytime, though, right?
Okay, I wanted to try those. I tried the chewy ones, chunky ones, the original, and
this has chunks of the actual Hershey bars in it, and so it's like a regular chocolate chip cookie with the Hershey bar.
Better? You like those better? Okay.
I'll eat this whole thing if I don't stop myself tonight.
MSK is getting mutated chicken tenders in his market. What the hell?
You have to be. I've never heard of.
I've had one. I was so sick after that. I want to do that. Yeah. We got to do videos where we just try out certain foods together on stream, like live streams, not episodes of podcasts, and just trying them out. That'd be kind of cool. But would it be crazy if I started putting things in my mouth and chewing into my mic? Wouldn't that be just oof, God?
It'd be ASMR, dude.
The caffeine.
Why does it always go there with you?
I like having sex with women, and if I have that root beer float ice cream, I am tongue and all in that shit. I am.
Get you some.
My tongue is going up and down and inside.
Brother, get you some.
Holding her and just going to it like I usually do. The V thing.
Sure. Holding her.
Yes, because that's how you eat a vagina. Is you hold her while you put your head between her legs.
So I think Walter might have a point. Are you sure that chicken was thoroughly cooked? Were they pink tenders?
That was the day. Let's just say that.
It was a day of days.
One of the days where I just went, okay, this is a 24-hour day. It's over.
How's it going?
Holy shit, man. Fucking hell, dude.
Dude, I used to love to scour internet and just find weird snacks. I want to join one of those monthly world snack boxes. They just like pick a country and they fill it with snacks from that country and send it to you.
Cool, man. I belonged to a couple of them. One was like Universal Yums, and the other one was can't remember, but they were both cool.
Oh,
it was fried in cinnamon.
You guys are insane. Okay. Well,
I can't stop.
Yeah. I mean, one sec. One sec. I miss my
Sakurako.
What's that?
It's a food, like a snack thing.
Oh, okay.
Are you trying to talk to us? You muted yourself. Okay. Not talking to us. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Japanese snack boxes are awesome. No, I wish I remember the name of the other one, but one of them was like Universal Yums, where like they would also give you kind of like items from the place. So like for Korea, I got these metal chopsticks that are awesome. I still use those all the time. But man, there's some
I just want to try to remember the name of that
out there.
I'm trying to remember the name of that one because I want to get that for like the house, like just exposing the kids to different cultures and shit.
It was really cool, and there's some snacks that you'll never see anywhere else other than that.
Yeah, my grandparents, my mom's side, would travel. They were insurance agents, and they'd win trips from like being top sellers and shit. And they would constantly in the 80s come back from wherever they went with like their luggage and like a box of like toys they'd find for me, and like a box would come in the mail later with like snacks and stuff they'd find from around the world.
That's awesome, man. Yeah,
I miss that stuff.
My family didn't travel; they didn't do shit. So, yeah,
my immediate one.
I exposed myself, much like MSK.
Yeah, and I never expose myself because I am non-exposable. I have nothing in my closet or skeletons.
The more you know.
Oh yeah! All right, so now I want taco. Good Lord, I can't read
takoyaki.
Now I want takoyaki.
That's quick.
That must be some Japanese shit.
There's a lot of 19 best international snack box subscriptions of 2024. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't remember the other brand.
I'm looking for it.
Happen to have a Universal Yum sticker I'm looking at, but I can't remember the other one. The other one was good too.
There's ones
all good, man.
Squid ball.
Squid balls are so good.
I'm never putting a thing called
shrimp chips too, man. Like it sounds like shrimp chips. Like that's gonna be horrible. It's so good. Yeah, man, I miss all that seafood. It's weird. Like it's seafood related snacks. I really enjoy it.
Well,
what's squid balls?
I'm just never putting anything called squid balls in my mouth. That's just gay.
Yeah, only regular ones for you.
Shrimp chips.
What is squid balls? Is it like actual squid?
Let me look it up right now.
Nah, they're like snack flavored.
Okay.
Like I want to say they're also rice-based snacks, but it's just heavily squid flavored. They're awesome.
These don't look good from the images I'm seeing.
Try the world's small snack box. It looks like it might have an item in it.
There's a great ramen place near you. I've only ever had like top ramen and couple noodle for me. I mean, I've had ramen here and there and other like certain Chinese places. I'm not a big ramen guy or a noodle guy, actually,
Yeah. Me neither.
It's this or like chow mein.
Well, I was totally wrong. There are real squid balls, but then there's also the fried snack. So I'm assuming if she's talking from a snack box, it's probably not the real squid balls. But yeah, you can also get, like they do have lovely fish cakes and fish balls, if you will. They try to accommodate every style. They know that MSK only likes the balls, so
all the best foods are penis shaped.
Tell me about it. It is kind of weird. It is strange that MSK loves bananas so much.
Get a free Japan or UK box with purchase of prepaid subscription.
Nice.
From
Which we go with.
I don't know. I would probably go for Japan, man. I like
the UK, man. Stuff. You could have weird things. You could get Smarties, like their version of,
you could also get
M&Ms.
like
wine
flavored Twix, Kit Kats. I mean, I'm all about the weird flavored shit like that. Snack boxes. Japanese, UK, Korea box, ramen box, chamoy pickle kit. That was something I'd try. My kids are freaking love. They love pickles.
Oh, Maltesers. Yeah, man. I don't know. It would be tough for me to decide between UK or Japan.
Yeah,
they're both great. I don't think you'd lose either way, but you never know. You'll get like Mr. Kipling cakes or something. Those Battenbergs, those are awesome.
Pokemon noodle cracker crawfish flavor. No, not really. No.
If I eat a thing called noodle cracker, that might actually get me banned on YouTube.
Noodle Cracker. Why?
Isn't that your other identity?
Yeah, just depends on if it's Tuesday. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Iron Man podcast. I'm gonna go just chill and rest, and I might stream League again. I don't know if anyone wants to chill with me and talk to me on League, then we can probably do that. But if not, then we're gonna go to bed because I am tired. I'll be up for a little bit longer. I gotta go to work early, but I'm supposed to get off early, but I highly doubt that I'm getting off early. But one can only hope. Coming up on Thursday, we have the Cloud. Okay, we have Wednesday Top G's tomorrow and Streaming League, and we have the Cloud9 podcast. New time is 8 PST. I'm gonna try and watch Alien Romulus earlier in the day. I'm gonna try and go to the 3 o'clock showing, or 3:30 or the 4:30 showing. That way, I could just get it out of the way, and then not have to go on Saturday. Now, if I have to go on Saturday, which I really don't want to do, then we're gonna have, because I don't know how long Nate's stream is supposed to go. Then
it's usually about 3 hours, but he usually cuts it because you got your show coming on.
Yeah, but if you guys don't end by if we don't start at 7 my time, then we can't do it, because if the showing is at 9:30, 9:45, I have to leave by 9 or 9:10 because
I know he's touting this as one of the a big mid-season type episode.
Ooh, it's the mid-season finale.
Yeah, I know he wants to go for a while. I don't know if we're gonna go.
You know what I could do? Okay, so Alien Romulus on Saturday has a showing for 5:15. Okay, so let's say if you guys are still going around that time, which you probably will. What if we start at 8 that time? 8 on Saturday. We could potentially start at 8. I could just go. If I don't go see it Thursday, I'll go early and see Alien Romulus on early Saturday before I start the show. I wonder would that work? But then again, it's who's going to be jumping over to the show after you guys are done? If you guys end at 7, because the thing, if you guys end around 7, I'll have time to get home, do the spoiler-free review, film the vlog footage beforehand. It's gonna be really, really
You have
close.
to check with Nate. I'm definitely gonna pop on over.
Yeah,
you have to talk to you guys. I mean,
it's probably safer if I just watch it Thursday. Just make sure it's done.
Yeah,
honestly. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Iron Man podcast. Shout outs to some gamer chick, Walter, Selena, Tony, WZ, Michael was here, Null was here. Everyone that comes by in the chat. Toasty was here. Yes. Iron was here on the League show. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Iron was here on his deathbed, man. Oh yeah.
Keep in mind, I couldn't make this happen without you guys, but you guys got to understand, I'm the top G. I'm the Riz master. I get all the ladies, and they love coming back to me. That's how it works. So
they love you.
They love the chocolate BBC. But we'll see you guys later.